I should have just kept it going, right?
What, the metronome?
No, the like us recording. Cause I like.
We still got the energy going. You feel me? Keep the ball rolling.
I always like when it's like it just starts like like the what's going on in the background, and I was like, all right, you guys ready? All right, because then it's like that little ambiance.
No, that's cool. It's like the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Joe Rogan.
I feel like I just like been off him.
Oh, your girl. I guess she did some shit. I don't know what.
Yeah, that's the video I saw today. And with that being said, we are live back again with another podcast. This is 6 Feet Going Deep, the top podcast on the internet. And I'm here with my boy.
Sir, y'all already know who it is, man. It's the kid Gianni. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Cutler Beats, Twitch at the kid Gianni. I will be streaming on Twitch and on Kick on April 20th. Y'all can catch me on there. Yeah.
I ain't got shit cool to say.
You can say your Instagram.
Claude. You feel me? My Instagram. What's my Instagram again? Connected01. CONNECTED_01. AKA No Remorse. Don't take that shit. It's trademark. Fuck you talking about. Nah, yeah, we out here.
Yo, why is that your Instagram name? Let's start with that.
Why? Oh, I had a brand idea.
Try not to move the table too much because I don't want the beer to like fall.
It ain't, bro.
I'm so conscious about it.
I ain't gonna drop the beer. I love Corona. I ain't finna spill this shit.
I'm not worried about you, boy.
I had I had a brand idea I wanted to do back in the day.
Boy, I'm gonna have to be like Angela. You guys gonna have to spec your gum. Here, put it.
The gun police. I don't know about no gun police.
For real?
Yeah.
Because you could hear me chewing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
that's what I was thinking about before we started the podcast because I was chewing my gum and I kept thinking about the Bobby Shmurda clip. I don't know about no gun police. They said no gun police. It's just bad funny, bro.
He thought they were talking about the cops?
Yeah, he had just got out of jail. He's like, fuck, I don't know nothing about no gun police.
That nigga was paranoid.
Nah, he came out, he started twerking and shit. I don't know what happened to Bobby Shmurda, bro.
Nah, yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, Bobby Shmurda came out kind of.
all right. We were talking about your Instagram name, but you know that brings up a good topic. What is it about these like one-liners that makes like a song like pop, right? Like Ice Spice that goes, "You thought I was feeling you," and they got Munch, and then like Bobby Shmurda was like, "About a week ago," and even like Young Mosh is like, "Head for name." Like, what is it about that one-liner that makes a song pop?
The Heffany, that was Young M.A., right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That song was a jam though. That shit was like hitting.
But it's like that one line though.
Yeah.
You know who's the king of that
because
shit?
it make no sense. First off, like that shit, it was like what was it? What was the bar? Like
You call it Heffany. I call it Heffany.
no, you
call it Stephanie.
Yeah, I call it Heffany.
Yeah.
Like that shit don't make no sense. I don't know if there's like some shit behind the scenes that I just don't understand. But it just was like it was like you know how you just make a rhyme just to rhyme and shit. You feel me?
My excuse for touching the mic is that I don't have a holder for it.
I'm gonna hold the mic, Nick.
You moving that motherfucker too?
No,
Yeah.
leave it. Don't touch it, bro. Because I don't want to have to like, because yours is always the one that always has problems.
Technical
I feel powerful
difficulties
when I'm like,
with the mic.
Wait. Say talking again.
like I'm a public speaker.
Yeah. Okay. Good. But don't touch it. Like be like Claude. He's good. He's chilling.
Nah, but yeah,
I don't know. This is giving me a lot of paranoia. I feel like I'm paranoid.
That's an anxiety because I spilled some.
You ain't even hit the J,
It's because there's always something. You know, remember last time, bro?
Nah, it did take
18 minutes.
Nah, but this shit. Oh yeah, 18. Yeah, nah, that's a little crazy. We gotta make sure we check at like the 25-minute mark.
And my phone died last time, so it's like I only caught 18 minutes of the video.
Is it charging?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
No, it's not that it died. It had the battery. It was too full.
Oh.
Or sometimes someone will call. That shit will cut it off.
You gotta get your airspace. What's that shit called?
No, I have a terabyte on my phone, but I be downloading
airspace crowded. Call of Duty.
I be downloading every single TikTok because my mom and my family doesn't really use TikTok, so I have to like
download it and send it.
Because it's like because then they're gonna have to like, and then they're gonna find my TikTok, and I don't want them watching my videos. So I'll be like, oh yeah, here's a video, and that's it.
It's TikTok. Funny. I have like an old phone and shit that like I'll use in the crib just to like have a phone that I don't care about fucking up, and like that's the one that has TikTok on it because like somebody downloaded on it, but like I haven't downloaded on like my main phone and shit. So when people try to send me TikToks, they gotta like send it to my phone and like send it to my number, and I just don't watch them. Cause I think TikTok is the devil.
Why do you? Hey, Gio, what were you gonna say?
Nah, it sounds like a water boy. Girls are the devil.
Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher, you stay away from that girl. But
she was wrong. She was wrong. I'm right.
I feel like TikTok is.
Actually, like, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Like recently, like, I went on TikTok after like not being on there for like a week or two, and like they have a category that's just STEM, like science, technology, math and shit, whatever. And I was like, that's what's up. You feel me? Like, cause everything else before was like bullshit. Like, it was just a bunch of like grown women doing little kid TikTok dances in bras and shit. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like don't get me wrong. I ain't telling nobody to put no clothes on. You feel me? Like, I love to see it, but it's like, I don't know. I don't get why, like, TikTok seems like it should be like that. Like, it should be just some stuff. You know what TikTok is in China? Like, for kids, it's like science experiments and like martial arts and shit.
I see that stuff on my TikTok though.
What?
Like STEM stuff. Like I see.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I just started.
That's why I wanted to start a concrete company, because I saw it on TikTok and like, oh, I could do concrete. That's how I learned how to make concrete. And I was like,
did you make some concrete?
No, I learned how to make concrete on TikTok. I learned so much stuff on TikTok. Did you like
put it into action? Did you like make some?
I think about it. I'm thinking about making my own concrete company.
Nah, because I think there's some dope ass sculptures I can make if you know how to make like that kind of like shit.
I think the best sculpture is like a $100,000 pile of money. That's all.
It'll end up being a 990 whatever.
You can make that. Selling concrete or like doing concrete.
I was trying to work for C-Max, Knuckle Cap.
I do like driveways or some shit, bro.
Yeah, they be making bank.
Yeah, we got a little buzz going on.
Yeah, I hear it.
See, I think it's from Gio's from touching the mic. That's why I said not to touch the mic. Maybe it's from me. But it's not that stop. Well, we were talking about Heffney, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, one-liners.
Yeah, it was yours.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, see, your shit's going on.
It's always something that goes on, but whatever.
All right, now we're back.
I don't know. Like, what do y'all think? What do you think, man? I think, honestly, like, for the Stephanie shit, like, that shit didn't make no sense. She needed something to make it rhyme, and people just kind of, like, the song was good, but that part of it didn't make no sense, but it's the most popular part of the song.
Do you guys feel like
Ice Spice, she just got a fat ass. Nobody cares what she's talking about. I'm sorry.
Nah, do you guys feel like the popular songs are actually throwaways? Because I was watching an Ice Spice interview yesterday, right?
Ice Spice is an industry plant. They make everything for her.
No, but look, I was listening to an interview with Ice Spice yesterday, and she said that Munch was actually a throwaway. And I could kind of tell she was lying, right? Like, she looked like she was kind of lying about it.
Yeah, it's cap.
And it made me think, like, how many artists they say, like, oh yeah, I didn't think that song was gonna blow up. But
the shit is calculated.
What if they are actually like, because they're making it sound like, oh yeah, anyone can make it, because it's like it was a random thing. But what if it wasn't?
Bruh, how many little kids think they're gonna make it to the NBA, G? Like, for real.
No, I mean, some of that shit isn't coordinated though. Like, some of it is, a lot of it is coordinated. But like, I don't know if y'all remember Ugly God. He came out with that song Water. When he first dropped that song,
especially with
or no, it wasn't even that song. The song that blew him up at first was I Be My Me. Woo.
Oh yeah,
that shit, right?
For real, you had a song like that.
Yeah, the song
that was
like
his
that.
First song.
And he posted it. It did like 1,000, 2,000 views, and then he deleted it because his school told him some shit. And then he posted it again. Shit got like 10,000. He had to take it down again, and then he posted it again, and then that's when that shit blew up. But like, when he took the song down, it has no chance of blowing up. You close that window of opportunity, but then he put it back out there.
But like, nothing you take off the internet really is taking off. You feel me? Like, isn't it like always there type
in
shit?
some sense. But like, for example, a song with 100,000 views, no one thinks to download it because they think it's gonna be on SoundCloud forever, and then it's not there one day. You're like, damn, I can never find that song again. That's just happened to me before. There's a couple songs that I will probably never hear again, just because they got taken off the internet.
You know what sucks? When you listen to like kids that went to your school, and then when you listen to the kids that went to your school and you try to listen to their music, and then say you can't find it because you're like, oh, I didn't like it, bro, I had to take it down. Like, nigga, you're not even famous. Like,
I mean, nah, like, when you're an artist, like, if you put anything out there that you think is gonna like hurt that, like, what's that, what's the word?
Reputation?
Not even reputation, like
your
almost
image?
like your portfolio of like work. Like I wouldn't put out anything that I would think is like subpar. Like if you think it's subpar and you really believe that and it's your work, who is anybody to tell you like, nah, you gotta take it down if you don't want to have it there?
Like I just sent you a video of Fat Nick and Puya show, right? And did you watch it?
Oh no, I didn't see it. Bro.
Oh, well, I sent it to you, and it's like it's funny because it's like, you know, if all artists thought like that, it's like, you know, like when I want to show you that, it's like I can't. It's like you're depriving a fan of like that ability to just like do that. Like, oh,
you're talking about the Puya and Fat Nick video when they were young.
Yeah,
I watched that shit. Yeah, I watched that
with one of our friends in there.
Yeah, and that shit, everybody's old as fuck. He's like in the kitchen and he calls Fat. He gets bullied or some shit. And Fat Nick, yeah, no, that's just funny as fuck.
They rap, right?
It's important to see the progression. Yeah.
No,
like I think when you have old work out there, bro,
that was the
you
reason.
could leave it because it's like it shows people. All right, this person didn't just blow up overnight. They've been making music since 2013.
Yeah, Fat Nick been out here for a minute. Yeah,
but that's why, like, honestly, like even like Puya and Fat Nick, they're the example of what I'm saying is because like I became fans of them because I saw the progression, right?
Yeah.
So I always think it's important. Oh, you got to even like the interviews and stuff. Like, you know, you see my shitty interviews where it's like, you know, it's not like I don't have all this equipment. It's like with my phone and stuff. But it's like you see that progression, and that's what people were fucking with me for because they saw that progression.
Yeah. No.
And I feel like a lot of people respect the process, bro. It's like going to a car meet. Like you see a car that's not fully built yet. You're not gonna sit there and be like, oh, this dude's fucking, you know, talking shit about his car and shit because he didn't have enough money to finish his build. You gotta respect the process. One day his car is gonna be finished. It's the same shit with anything. You gotta respect the process.
Yeah, no facts. Either that, like me, like if I was to like go to a car meet and the car that was like fully built, and somebody talks shit about my shit, it's like, say it to my face, nigga. It's like say that next to my tire real quick. Let me turn this engine on real fast.
You guys go to car meets a lot?
Nah, I haven't been to. I've only gone to like car meets at like the. No, it's not a car meet. Actually, that's what I'm talking about. I've been to a car show, and then one day I was going to the gas station. There was a bunch of motherfuckers out there, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna kick it. You feel me? I just walked around and like saw some shit, nice ass whips, and fucking VTECs. You know, a lot of tuners, Miami, so it's a lot of Hondas and Acuras and shit like that. And then recently over there by PDQ on 152nd, there was like an old classic car meet, like Bel Airs and like old Chevelles and shit. Like I didn't have time. I was working, so I had to go. But that shit was hard. Like I know they be doing like I like all right. So at like 2 a.m, I'll stay hearing motherfuckers driving down 152nd on some like just man, you can hear that shit for miles. And I know like either they're racing down here just on 152nd, or they're like on their way to like, you know, one of those like, you know,
takeovers.
Like yeah, takeover, some shit on Chrome, you feel me? Like where motherfuckers just, I don't want to put nobody out there. Like, but you know, like they be out here just like running they whips like crazy. And like it's funny because when there's no cars on the road, you can only hear that one car, and you can hear that shit all the way down to like I don't even know what the fuck street that is, but yeah, they'd be crazy. That shit's hard though.
Talking about Tamiami,
the adrenaline.
Like down, no, not even way past Tamiami. Like, all right, so if you go down 152nd, eventually you're gonna hit the farmlands, like the agricultural land and like
redlands.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like down there's like this Publix where it just becomes like a neighborhood. And you got to like turn right. I think you can't even go straight, but like that is one of the ways you can get to Chrome fast, like because you just turn. You would turn towards Tamiami, but I always hear motherfuckers just going like just going like, and there's like probably like 5 lights, 6 lights that you would like from 152nd to 137th, like it's just a straightaway, and like, you know, I think there's just people who just be like drag racing down there.
You guys ever got in trouble at being at a car meet, like by the police?
Hell no, I never stick around that long.
Black TV.
Hell no, some Fast and Furious shit.
I don't know how legal it is to disclose this type of information, but I will say I have been to a few takeovers, and I did have to cut up to get away from authorities a few times. But yeah, man, that shit's fun, bro. Adrenaline. Listen, I don't even. It's hard to promote. I'm not a spokesperson for it, but I will say like, if you have a chance to go to a takeover in your city, go at least once.
You gotta let me know when they're happening because I want to go.
Let me know, bro. Listen, now it's a little bit slower because the main. I don't even want to get too deep into it, but the main organizer and shit got caught up.
Oh damn!
So now there's a bunch of
free the homie
subdivision. You know what I'm saying?
You know. There's two things that I always regret not getting to as like a man. I feel like that's Call of Duty and cars.
Don't worry about Call of Duty's ass now.
No, but like, cause like growing up, I always never like. One time I looked up how to talk about Call of Duty.
I don't know. That's insane.
because that's all my friends would ever talk. Because I didn't have I didn't have an Xbox, so all my friends had Xboxes, and they were always talking about Call of Duty or cars. And those are two things I never knew about.
Nah, bro. I mean, it's never too late to get into cars. Call of Duty though. Listen.
It is because I have nothing to add to this conversation. I don't talk about cars.
I get to relive my childhood now that I have a PC, bro. Because like you can download all the old games and shit. And it's good, bro. I can play Black Ops 1 Zombies and shit. I should be on
that's hard. Like, I only got an Xbox. I only got like a...
You know what else I thought about? My bad. What were you saying, Claude?
Nah, just like, just gonna talk about how much Call of Duty sucks now. So.
Nah, but I was thinking about today, like, it's so wild to me how, like, niggas who be on the game all day, like, I always wonder, how do they be more successful than me? Because I spend all day just working on shit, right? Like, just working on content. And it's like, I'm like, I see niggas just be playing Call of Duty all day. And it's like, they got more stuff than me. And like,
some people are labor workers, bro. Some people wake up at 8 in the morning. They go bust their ass at a construction site until fucking 5, 6 o'clock. And they come home with $250, depending where they work at. And, they bust their ass all day, but they get to play the game at night. Enjoy that part of their life, at least.
I feel like I only play the game at night now, yeah. If you getting money crazy and you manage to play the video game all day, like that's
if you're on the game all day, I don't get that shit.
Yeah, I don't even like I used to be able to do that when I was a kid, like you feel me, like but that's like the kind of shit where it's like playing Call of Duty all day, that's like in like weird shit like it's an aggravating game. So to be on that motherfucker, and if like if you spend a lot of time on Call of Duty, you're either like super good at the shit and like you have no life, or you're just spending a lot of time on it, frustrating yourself and like getting killed and like calling niggas hackers and like just like accusing niggas of cheating a lot. And I mean, I guess what motherfuckers be like, oh, you just weak at the game. Well, fuck it, I don't spend that much time on the game, and I don't care enough to fucking get great at that shit either. So it's like, fuck that. I just want to shoot a couple niggas and not get arrested for it. So you feel me?
If you have a friend group on the game though, that shit's fun.
Yeah, bro, before I came here, motherfuckers was like, oh, get on. I was like, all right, bet. Got on. We played 3 games, and I'm like, I'm gonna holler at y'all niggas. This shit is frustrating. Like I'm good. Like I feel like I'm the one nigga like that every cheater seeing, so I'm fucking straight in my holler.
My thing was always RuneScape. I played RuneScape growing up. I didn't play
That's back in the day shit. I remember
you played that?
I remember people playing that shit at school. Like I remember
used to play that shit, right?
Yeah, I never knew what it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was like on some like, like Lord of the Rings type shit, but like 8-bit like 8-bit shit. Yeah, like
the cool part about it was like collectible. It was like the first online servers that you could join and interact with other characters and shit like that. That was the first like multiplayer.
It was a free game too.
I think it was free. RuneScape, yeah,
because people would play that shit at the
crib. You got in the mic. My bad.
My shit's not catching.
I'm looking at the
levels.
You see me? That's you.
My shit's a little bit lower, but yeah.
Is it?
Try to fix it.
Nah, it's not. They're all the same. You gotta talk like in it.
All right, bet. I'm over here squinting. But
like RuneScape was like all that medieval shit. But that's what I loved. I always loved like dragons and like fucking knights and all that shit.
You ever played Skyrim?
Nah.
It's like a 3D version of RuneScape. But if you ever have a chance,
that's some real ass shit. What isn't that the didn't they have like a newer version come out of it like that?
I have no idea.
Elder Scrolls
5 was
that's
the last
Skyrim,
one
isn't
it? Yeah, that's Skyrim.
Yeah, that's Skyrim.
So that shit.
I think Skyrim is the newest Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, that's the last.
That's the
most recent one.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls is like the first one ish, I think, and then Skyrim is like the newest one.
Well, Elder Scrolls is a series, so there's Elder Scrolls 1 through 5. So Elder Scrolls 4 is Oblivion, and then Elder Scrolls 5 is Skyrim.
Do you see an Xbox in here, bro? Well, I do have one, but it's not. I got an Xbox one day, and then I played Grand Theft Auto for one day, and I never touched it again.
Why you on like Grand Theft Auto?
I got bored the first day.
I think Grand Theft Auto is probably the most addicting game they ever made.
Like, which one? 5?
Any of them, San Andreas, any fucking Grand Theft Auto. Like they're just, like. You get to you not I don't want to say get to, it sounds crazy. You're just able to do anything on those kind of games, and it's just like I remember being a kid when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, and I was like it was at my birthday party, and like my boy got me the game. He got me like Grand Theft Auto 3, and we like broke it open, we played it, and like got all the moms and shit in the fucking kitchen. And then we're playing the fucking.
Wait, that one was like the overhead, right?
No. This is the one. This is like the one in New York. Like when there was like the first 3D.
Yeah, isn't that like when it's over?
No. This is like the PS2 version where it wasn't like that. Like the one you're talking about is like PlayStation shit.
I thought they started becoming like like POV or like
they were
San
like
Andreas and all that.
2D. I think GTA 1 and 2 is 2D.
Yeah,
and GTA
2D.
3 was the first 3D one, and then you had Vice City, and then you had San Andreas.
Oh no, actually, yeah, my bad.
GTA 4 came out, and then 5.
Yeah, because I thought that's when they started making it like.
Yeah, it was 3, then Vice City, then San Andreas. Yeah, I think yeah. It was Vice City that we had. It wasn't 3. So we're playing this shit, and like there's always like dialogue, like in like the NPCs and shit, right? So. Like my mom and like all the other moms are in the kitchen, and we pop the game in. You hear the like all the shooting and shit, stealing cars, and then like we just get straight to it. We don't even do no missions. We just like put in some cheats and get to just fucking shooting it out with the cops and
unlimited guns.
Yeah, unlimited exactly, money. Unlimited ammo, all of that shit, and then you just hear you stole my car, like oh shit, you blew her head off, oh shit, like damn, yo, take that car, that car's nice, yo, steal that car, kill him, and then my mom walks in with like the other moms, and they're like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like the fuck, like you just cut cake and shit, and then we're like, yeah, we're just playing the game, like that's what the game is, and like no, this is not a kid's game, and then we're like, oh no, fine, and we're like, we'll play it good, we won't do any crimes, like we'll just chill, you feel me? So like we just tried for like 5 minutes to play the game like you weren't gonna do crime, and it's just like I become an NPC,
abiding law traffic,
right? Yeah.
That's when you know you're bored in it, when you just like drive right.
Yeah. We tried to do that. Like basically, we turned the volume down on the TV too, and we weren't like getting excited about like yo take that one. It was like whispery as shit. Yeah, no, it was funny. Yeah,
I still remember when my mom I asked my mom to buy GTA for the PSP for me, and for PS2. She's like, she was actually reading it, and she's never read
that's a Haitian parent for your ass right there, boy.
Yeah, she's like, oh, mature gun violence, nudity.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, I remember I tried to trick my parents into buying. That's why my boy got the game from me. I tried to trick my parents into getting it for me. I was like, oh, can I get this game like GTA? And they're like, okay, fine. Like, let me look it up online. I was like, okay, and like, yeah, just look up GTA, like, and like GTA what? Like, there's like a bunch of different. Like, wait, is it Grand Theft Auto? Like, that's a crime, and I'm like, like, and they're like, no, we're not getting you that game. Like the game.
Imagine like being at Rockstar and like, what can we name this? Grand Theft Auto,
bruh. No, they're fucking genius for that shit. To be honest with you,
yeah.
Like that. There's nothing. Look, as a guy, like as a cisgendered straight man who grew up in a place called fucking Miami, you hear Vice City and all you think of is fucking like Scarface and like, yeah, I want to do all of that shit. That just sounds fun.
I didn't even know that they were based on Miami.
GTA is like, you got to think that's the first time you could like really interact in like a simulation.
Yeah,
and do all the shit you want to do in the real
with
world.
No repercussions.
No repercussions. You want to, because there's some games where like you could fulfill all your driving desires, cool, but then you can't get out of the car.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You got to be in the race.
You got to be in the race, or you got to be in the shit. So like GTA was the first time like you could get out.
You could
the car,
drive a fast
you
car.
could go punch that guy. You feel me? Go stab this person. Get back in the car. Go do a mission. Go do this. And it was the first time like you had that interaction. So I feel like GTA is always gonna be a classic, man. And it's crazy because video games are so new in that they came out 60 years ago. They're going to be around for the next 1,000 years. So imagine what the fuck they're going to do. If we did that much in like 60 years, bro, imagine what the fuck they're going to do.
No, I mean,
go ahead. What you about to say?
No, because like, so I'm thinking like what he's saying. I'm thinking about like, like the future of video games, right? Like how good do the graphics need to be But then I'm thinking about
it's not gonna be graphics anymore. They're gonna go into the VR.
No. But I'm just thinking about like because for these podcasts, I'm cutting up the clips, right? And I put a little game on the bottom of it, so it's like you don't get bored watching it. And it's so funny because I'm just sitting there watching these fucking stupid ass games, bro. There's like this, like because there's like so many different games, like they're iPhone games, and there's one, right? It was like the girl, she needs to like put on makeup, and then it's like I don't even know how to, I'll show you guys after. But
speaking of that, like I don't know if I'm the only one. I can't be the only one guessing. Like I have a pet peeve about the ads in YouTube. You know the ads I'm talking about? Those fucking games. Those fucking games that they like play so poorly. Like it's like a like you gotta
Raid
get this.
Raid Shadowlet.
Bruh, no, like not even. Like it's the games where it's like you're sliding back and forth, avoiding obstacles, and for some reason these motherfuckers can't avoid shit.
Oh yeah,
like
no, falling.
Like everybody does. They all do it like so badly, and I'm just like, and the thing is like because like I've grown up playing like games and shit. It's like, bro, just fucking like really like.
But you know why they do that?
But yeah, to get you that shit exactly.
Yeah, but it's all the marketing, so you could download the game. Nah, what I've always do is like, oh. They want you to think, oh, that shit's easy, bro. Why are they fucking up? And then it's like, I could play the game better. And
I know. They intentionally trigger you, and I'm like, I fall for it. But I don't ever download the games though. I'm just like, man, fuck them. Like,
look at this one, right? You gotta catch teeth. And you gotta put the teeth in the mouth, bro. Get out of here! Get out of here! It's like the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm like putting these under the clips and shit, and they're so fucking dumb, bro. Like, oh my god, they just
put a moment of silence for Flappy Bird.
Those are the things, bro. Like, yeah, Flappy Bird was probably like one of the best games ever made on the fucking apps.
Like, look at, like you gotta avoid. It was
so simple, bro. But it's a GOAT game.
Yeah, facts.
Nah, like it's just so because I'd be like watch, and I think I was drunk when I was doing it. And I'm just like, what is?
Do you play games on your phone, Nick?
Yeah, I play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Huh? Is that a game? There's a game. There's Yu-Gi-Oh on your phone.
Fire. I didn't even know they had
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Wait, is that for real?
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh?
I did when I was a jit for sure. Like I had the cards. I got sucked at the game. Like I didn't know how to play. I didn't know cards like I had a actually fuck that. I have a great story for that.
I have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Gio, you ever play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
I got in trouble when I was a jit for like me and my boy. I ain't gonna say his name, but like we used to like there was a bunch of kids in our class that like I didn't like. He was cool with everybody, but there were some kids that I wasn't fucking with. All right, so we used to like wait till like PE and lunch and shit and sneak in. And he would like be the lookout, and I would just take all their best cards and shit. Like they used to bring their binders and shit. I used to like, oh, you got the binder, bet. So I just go in there and take the cards, but like it wasn't because I wanted the cards. It was because I didn't like them kids. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was like I don't know. I'm an asshole. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I've always been an asshole. This is like, mind you, this is like second, third grade.
You're a Scorpio, right?
No, I'm a Gemini. Yeah. I'm the worst of the worst. I'm the worst of the worst, motherfucker.
I know you were one of the ones that I don't like, either Gemini or Scorpio.
Nah, yeah. It's funny. They classified all the different zodiacs and like alcohols and shit, and they were giving people like Ciroc and Terramana tequila, and they gave fucking Geminis Four Loko, and I was like, all right, bet, say less. I'm knocking you out for that shit. But nah. It's like it's. I don't get it. I don't understand why we're so bad.
Y'all suck.
But actually, I know I'm bad. Fuck it.
But going back to what I was saying, you know, it's actually good because my mom would never let me bring my Yu-Gi-Oh cards to school. And it's like that was the biggest flex to like have the best Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, nah, she was smart because motherfuckers would take them like me. Like
and Pokemon cards,
and because it cost like $30 to buy a deck of cards too, wasn't it?
And there was what do they call Go-Go's? Y'all ever had Go-Go's, bro? Mm-hmm. They were like these little characters, and you could slide them on the floor. You like scrape them and then like slide them and try to hit the other Go-Go.
How old? It's like modern marbles.
This is not Bakugan era. This is
Bakugan.
This is the same era as Yu-Gi-Oh and the same era as Pokemon.
No, but I don't even remember them.
But it's good that my mom didn't let me bring my Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I would always make my own cards. Like I would always draw.
That's what's up. That's some creative shit. Yeah. I used to make my own toys out of foil when I was a jit. Like we wasn't broken nothing like that just because that sounds crazy.
The foil grills?
Nah, but you know what? Like my mom's a caterer, so we used to always have like hella big ass like industrial rolls of foil. And like sometimes I like watch a movie, watch like 007, and then just take a bunch of foil and like form like the size of a phone and shit, and like make little like gadgets and shit. I was like 6, but yeah, nah, like
yo, isn't it crazy how like kids still make that fucking S?
Yeah, the S. Oh, the S, like that graffiti S.
Why the fuck do they still do that shit?
Man,
like how old?
It's
solidified.
Forever, it's solidified. Yeah.
It's like the kid get like patty cake. That's not going nowhere. Bro.
Nah.
How? You know I mean, I thought that shit was gone when the weed left.
Bro.
What patty cake and all that shit?
What the S?
Bro. No, the patty cake and shit.
Oh, the patty cake.
Bro, there's certain box ball, all that shit, bro. And I pray the kids never lose that experience because like
kids ain't kids no more though.
Bro, what like water balloon fights, slip and slides? Do y'all not remember the summers that we had?
Bro, like
that shit.
I remember, like, it's funny. You see the memes on the gram that are like how you know where everybody is in the neighborhood is just about like how many bikes are in front of the house.
Yeah,
like you don't see that shit no more, man. I remember being a kid riding bikes around the neighborhood. So like, I don't ever see kids on like bikes anymore. Like I don't. Like,
I do because I be trying not to hit them.
All right, where you? That's good then. Like I mean, like as long as kids get a chance to be kids still, because like now I mean like, and that's the thing. Like video games do like they'll keep a motherfucker in the crib. You feel me? Like my parents were strict about us like not being on the TV too long. So like they always made us like go outside and like go ride your bike, like go do some shit.
That's a good thing, bro, because technology is gonna exist regardless. It's all like what the parents do about it, you know. And I think have your video game experience, but video games aren't going nowhere. Yeah, your childhood will fade.
They honestly just gonna get better and better.
Yeah, they're gonna get better and better.
You can take a year or two off of this shit.
You can play GTA when you're 20, when you're 30. You can play all these games. You can go back to them, but you will never have your childhood again.
You know what? The thing is, my best experiences were playing RuneScape. I don't have any fun experiences hanging out with no kids.
Well, I mean, crazy. I lived in a neyborhood with a community pool, so like during the summers, like my neighborhood, like these days probably doesn't have any more kids. Like it's just weird. Like I feel like my generation of like childhood was like the last generation of like actual kids that like played and like linked up, and we had like the bikes in the fucking front yard and all of that shit. Like we used to like do backflips off of a wall. Like there was like the walkway, like, you know, around the pool. We're talking about like 4 or 5 feet thick of concrete, just walkway. We would jump off of a fucking wall 5 feet from that wall into the thing, and then after a while we started getting crazy with it and we started doing backflips and shit. And I remember I almost like I made it like this much space where my head didn't bust up against the ground, and like I made it into the pool and shit, and like, you know, like bruh.
That shit's scary, bro.
Then what was your
it was scary, but we're kids. We don't know what the fuck fear is. You don't know what fear is when you're a kid, like unless you like somebody tells you like, oh, don't do that.
What is the craziest?
What you see?
What was the craziest injuries that you guys have ever had in your lives?
I almost broke my neck when I was a kid.
I don't even want to talk about it, bro.
Why? You seem able-bodied now.
Yeah, I am able-bodied, but I have a thing with blood, bro. And both of the experience I think about have to do with blood.
I love blood.
One time I was playing cops and robbers with my brother.
What?
Yeah, wait, hold on.
The fuck? What you ask me for? I don't even know. You got to explain that shit.
Like, because I'm a tattoo artist, so like.
Oh. What's the reason?
I know you know what the button is.
That's a lady shit.
No, he was smoking and drinking, so you bleed a lot when he was when I was tattooing him.
Oh yeah, alcohol.
Was I was drinking? We was drinking that night?
I don't know. I just said it.
I know
you're smoking.
I know I was smoking for sure.
Well, smoking, I don't know how that works, but no. Alcohol thins your blood.
If you ask me, I think smoking like constricts your blood vessels.
No, it thins your blood.
Smoking? How?
I didn't know that.
I don't think that's facts.
The same way that drinking alcohol does. Just like how
alcohol does.
You know what? I've been using ChatGPT lately a lot, and I'm about to ask that motherfucker. That shit better than Siri.
You can Google it.
Fuck Google, man. Google ain't better than ChatGPT.
Crazy, bro.
I jailbroke ChatGPT.
No, it is not, bro. ChatGPT is crazy.
You can jailbreak that shit.
I looked up how to make money. It said, do you know what marketing?
Nah, see, fuck that.
It gave you a whole list of things, bro. That
everyone else says.
Yeah, but
it's not. But the thing is, bro, it's not.
He's not talking about how
you ask one question.
You
gotta think like, bro. There's so many questions you can ask.
You gotta be specific with it. Like it'll tell you shit. Like,
bro, I seen Joe Rogan. He asked it, how much mayo would it take to fill the Grand Canyon? It gave the mass of the Grand Canyon. It said, oh, the type of mayo is important because they have different densities. But the average density of mayo is this.
How is that making you any money, though?
It's not.
But he wasn't looking for it to make money.
Construct full ideas. You know that the Chat GPT, the new one, it passed the bar exam. It has capabilities of creating sentences and paragraphs that are getting 90% scores in college exams and shit like that.
Bro,
how do you create a robot that formulates better answers than the students?
Bro, ChatGPT is nothing new, dog. Like they
they
had an app like that when I was a kid. Like you ask
ChatGPT is what we publicly have. The government's been doing this shit.
You never heard of that?
I'm pretty sure.
The Akinator?
No.
You guys want to play that?
No.
You never heard of Akinator?
Well, not that I don't want to play it, but like, how we gonna play it? We doing a podcast right now.
We could do it on the podcast.
What is it? Just narrowed down.
Wait, what was the question we were gonna ask?
No,
what was the original thing?
This was the original Chat GPT.
No. There was like, what was that thing we were just talking about just now? No, before Chat GPT. That I said I was gonna ask Google. You told me to Google it.
Oh, about blood constriction.
Oh, blood.
Oh yeah.
Does weed constrict? Does weed thin blood?
So like this, we're gonna play a game called Akinator. You guys never played this? So like it's like AI, right? It's like a genie. It'll tell, like, you think of a character, and it'll tell you exactly who you're thinking of. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I have played this. Yeah, I've done it with streamers and shit, and they'd be like, "Oh, you're thinking of I show speed." And I'll be like, "Yeah."
Bro, I gotta activate an account. Fuck that.
Creepy. Yeah, no, that shit's creepy. But it's not. I mean, it is kind of creepy, but it's not at the same time because it's really just a process of elimination.
Nah, because they give you they ask like 3 or 4 questions, and it's like out of billions of characters, you got in like three or four times.
Yeah, it is a little suspicious, but I have tested it, and sometimes it doesn't get who you were thinking of until like 3 or 4 times with certain people. So if they're a popular person, you'll probably get it. But if there's someone who's a little less, and sometimes it'll ask you like 10 questions, but it'll get the exact person. You're like, what the fuck?
No, that shit would do it fast. That's why I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah, that shit's real, bro.
That shit would make me and my sister not understand, like, how the fuck did they get that? Like, we would be so perplexed.
But bro, we're in like such early ages of all this shit. This is all the shit that we have access to. So just imagine what's really been created in the last 20 years.
Yeah, I'm kind of drunk. This says members, bro.
You drank half a Corona, Joe.
No, I had a white before I got here.
Oh,
but I don't want to do those.
Yeah, they got you adding the fucking card and shit. There's not another one.
I'm gonna add my credit card in the middle of a podcast.
There has to be another one, bro. Hold
on. Claude, do you masturbate?
What the fuck, nigga? You asked that shit casual as fuck.
I ask that every episode.
Oh yeah. Hey, so by the way, do you choke your chicken?
Do you
beat your meat?
Monkey? Right, so let me ask this better. Claude, do you prescribe to no fap?
I don't know the benefits of no fap. Honestly, is there like a reason?
So you be eating your meat?
I mean, yeah, niggas beat their meat. You feel me? Like,
so I don't think everybody
like you ever been in a situation where you was about to take a motherfucker out, take a bitch out? Ooh, I can say that. Take a bitch out, right?
What does that mean? Like on a
like you was like, you gonna link up with a shorty and it's like, all right, bet. You feel me? And then it's like, like everybody knows, like if you nutted once in the day, you like gonna last forever when you fuck the next time.
Oh yeah.
So like you beat your meat and shit, and then it's like, hey, you get your nut.
Love how we always rationalize. And then you rationalize beating our meat.
You get right. Hey, I mean, shit.
Because I said I do it for utility.
That's the worst. That's the worst it gets. You feel me? That's like it doesn't get it. Like not even the worst. Like it's so light. It's like whatever. Fuck. So whatever. You beat your meat before you go on a little link up with your shorty, and then you get your nut. And you're just like, I don't even want to link up with this bitch no more. You feel me? It's just
so worse.
Yeah, post nut clarity. It's like that. I wanted to go. And it's like, and the thing is too, like, to try to get that nut before you go and fuck a bitch is really for the female satisfaction. It's not for you.
Yeah.
It's not for you because now it's like it's gonna take a whole lot more for you to get your nut again.
That's the trick though, bro. Like,
you feel me?
No, but you have a lot less drive when you when you do nut and shit, you have less drive to go pursue that woman that night. So it's like, at the same time, it's like, post nut clarity, but it could also be like, damn, I could have used that energy to actually go get me some pussy.
Nah, so.
But that's the thing. The pussy, you gonna get the pussy. That's almost the reason. No, but it's like the reason you get. It's like. Well, I mean, this used to really happen when I was younger. Like that shit don't really happen now. But like, you feel me? Like yeah, like you used to like when I was younger. I'm like, okay, bet I don't want to nut quick. You feel me? As a jit, but. Like yeah, I mean like the rationale behind it was right? So it's like I'm like I was always taught when you fucking she like let her get like hers, right? You feel me?
Yeah, first.
You get hers first, and then you go, and then this is common knowledge. It ain't nothing new. So you would go and make sure that you don't nut quick. You feel me? Like, you don't want to be in the middle of fucking a chick in high school, and then you like trying to think of other things because you about to nut quick. You feel me?
But the thing is like for me at least, you know, like I feel like sex isn't like it's not even as enjoyable. Like I'd be wondering why do I want sex so much, right?
Well, sex is great.
Because but it's like, you know, like I gotta not nut, right? It's like more for the girl. Like sex is more for the girl because it's like you gotta control yourself.
Well, you just gotta get a little selfish, man. It's okay to be selfish from him sometimes.
Nah, because sometimes I'd be like, oh, it's better to masturbate because I can control when I want to nut. Like I don't have to think about, I have to be considerate, you know. And it's
well,
wait.
Well,
It's like when I fuck girls, I try not to nut on the first time we fuck, right? And then sometimes we only
at
fuck.
all.
Yeah,
nigga, that's crazy.
No, but it makes them upset because they're like, oh, why didn't you?
Oh, it makes them think that they pussy weak.
Yeah.
Oh, you just fucking with the minds. You just out here just manipulating. Hey, that might be. Hey, look, bitch, you have to come back again and make sure this happens. You feel
but
me?
the thing is, like, sometimes I don't.
Pussy weak.
Sometimes I don't fuck them again, and I'm like, damn, I should have probably nutted in her.
In her.
With a condom.
In her.
With a condom.
Would have felt. You would have felt accomplished.
Wow.
Nah, like I would have just had.
That's an accomplishment I ain't trying to meet right now.
I just feel like I wasted time fucking her if I didn't even nut.
Well, yeah, that is.
Well, I mean,
that is.
like,
I mean,
yeah, like,
if you trying to manipulate
like,
shit, then that's different. But like, if you really like, sorry,
if that was the end goal and you still didn't like go through with it, then I feel like that's.
No, but I feel like. Because I've been told that girls get mad. They're like, damn, they makes them feel like their pussy is
exactly.
trash.
I've definitely had a situation where I fucked the bitch and it's just like.
I feel like I'm gonna stop doing that because I think that's why that happened.
Yeah, bro. A girl wants to know that she did her job at the end of the day.
Yeah, no, I remember I seen a video of some chick was like, oh yeah, like I'm okay with not catching. I mean, I don't think she was telling the truth, but there's some girls who like okay not catching their nut. You feel me? Like not like orgasming, if that's a word. I don't know if that's a word, but you feel me? And then they be like, oh, like as long as he, you know, like bust on me and shit, da da da. Like they be happy with that. They're like pleasers.
Do you guys ever fake orgasms?
How? Yeah, like hit it from the back and like spit on her back. Like yeah, I just nutted. Like
I mean, it's not like she's not gonna. It's not
like,
like she's gonna know.
After like a fourth
that would be I never tried
maybe.
that shit. That'd be funny as fuck though. Like just like and it's like yeah, oh that was great, yeah, for sure. Like then she's like, oh my god, you got on my back, and it's like which I just just a quick loogie. Like damn, that shit was thick.
You guys ever watch porn, right? And then you're like, oh, I'm gonna try this on my bitch, and then it doesn't work out as you thought it was gonna.
Nah,
not really. Yeah, it usually
worked out.
Yeah.
No, that one time I was
like the only thing I never did. I saw this wild shit when I was like a jit, and it was like a nigga who was fucking a bitch with like boots on, like he was, you know, like they fucking, but this nigga kept his boots on, and at some point he puts his boots on the back of this bitch's neck while they fucking.
What?
Yeah, I mean I never tried this shit, so it's like you feel me, like
is this racist? I heard the comedian Theo Vaughn say.
I don't even know what my nigga say. Go ahead.
Why is it that black people wear sneaker in porn?
You guys ever watch you guys watch
to get more grip?
you guys watch No Jumper though?
Traction. It's traction.
You guys watch
that way I'm never gonna slip in the sheets. No, I had that happen actually one time.
You wore sneakers?
I was hitting a chick from the back. I was hitting my girl from the back one time, like 2018. And we're like in a hotel and these are not the sheets I'm used to and shit. And I'm hitting it, we're like, you know, she's on the floors, I'm on my knees, and my fucking knee slips. I pulled the goddamn muscle in my back, bro. Like I tried to catch myself. We on the she in the middle of the bed. I'm on the edge of the bed. I slip, try to catch myself on some weird ass action, like some weird like movement, and like my fucking back. And then she's like, "Okay," I'm like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Yo, I can't fuck you for the rest of the night now. My fucking back."
Wait,
hurts.
you guys watch No Jumper?
Huh?
You guys watch No Jumper?
Yeah, sometimes.
So there you don't watch the new episodes with like Flacco and like Almighty Suspect?
I have no idea.
If something like dramatic shit happens, I'll watch it.
All right, so like there's this character, it's Flacco and Almighty Suspect, right? And it's so funny because Almighty Suspect asked, "What kind of porn do you watch?" Right? And like, what's your favorite category of porn? And then Flacco said, if that nigga ain't wearing Timbs, and then Almighty Suspect is like, niggas in Timbs.
Niggas
like, we
in
asked you what kind of
Timbs.
porn you watch. Why are you talking about the nigga?
Right. That is sus. That's sus.
And then it was going, bro. I'm gonna send you guys that was the funniest. Like, and they were talking about like, remember we walked in and they're watching I was watching No Jumper, and they were talking. I was like, that's because he always calling them gay, and he was like.
That's kind of gay. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if I ask you what type of porn you like, and then you instantly bring up the niggas in the porn, like honestly, my favorite porn is the fucking lesbian shit.
How do you feel about subscribing to a nigga's OnlyFans?
Excuse me? Pardon me, nigga?
Look,
the question is crazy, nigga. That's just never
on the one account. Bandman Kevo has an OnlyFans that's dedicated to fixing your credit.
That's legit.
Fixing all that shit, credit letters, Airbnb arbitrage, all that type of information.
BBLs.
It does look weird on a credit card.
That nigga got a reverse BBL. Bandman Kevo got a reverse BBL. That nigga took the fat from his ass and put it in his chest. Goddamn it. That nigga said, I've been working out.
No, but the thing is, sometimes you gotta subscribe to a guy's OnlyFans because
I don't subscribe to any OnlyFans.
No, because he's a male porn star fucking girls, and you got to see like the girls that he has.
Nah, bro.
Because there's this one. All right, so look, there's this one guy.
Blood clot way.
There's this one guy. I mean, like, look, it's not gay to watch porn, right? Like, if you see a girl getting fucked by a dude, is that gay to watch?
That's natural sex. Yeah, that's how sex works.
So why is that different than subscribing to a man's OnlyFans and watching him fuck girls? How's that any different?
Mainly because I like.
Exactly.
To watch bitches, you feel me?
But it's
like for there to be the same nigga every time I watch the porn.
Who gives a fuck about the
problem? That's the problem.
Why are you subscribing? Why are you subscribing? That's the problem. About it.
It's like it's almost like
too much.
Nah. It's not.
I will say there was like an exception back then. Think about like Ron Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew who he was. He was slinging dick. He was just out here.
Or Johnny Sins.
Or Johnny Sins.
Everyone knows Johnny
Sins. Just throwing dick everywhere. Listen, that's fine. But to be a man and be like, yo, I subscribe to Johnny Sins, bro. It's like,
no, I can't.
Come on.
Like I can't justify paying for porn. Like, there's Google. What you mean? Why? There's Google.
Like I thought about this the other day, right?
I remember when I first moved to Chicago to go to high school, and my boy was like, "Oh yeah, like let's do a prank on the school," and I'm like, "Sure, what's the fucking prank?" And the prank was to basically like jailbreak the school. You know how like the schools like internet had like that restriction.
That was a prank. We did that shit every day.
We did no. So basically, what we did,
proxies.
we went through every computer in the library and put like Pinky or like some big booty bitch, like just like big booty, like crazy, like yeah. Do that again, one more time, like just fat ass, just like on all the things, and then we turned off the fucking screensavers. So like we basically turned the screensaver to like just stay on all the time. And why the fuck would you ever pay for porn when your ass can Google big ass booties in high school? It's like, bro, there's Reddit. You feel me? Like, nah, fuck out of here. I'm not paying for no goddamn ass.
So I have all right, this is a good debate, right? Because I have a problem with niggas saying like, oh, why'd you pay for porn when you can just get it for free, right? Mm-hmm. Or pay for sex when you can get it for free. So the thing is, it's like, all right, so let's say that you want like, so look, yeah, you could pay, like, yeah, you can get porn for free, right? Mm-hmm. But the thing is, let's say it takes you like 3 hours to find something you really like. Why would you want to spend those 3 hours looking for something for free when you can just like buy a girl's
fun of it?
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's the fun of it.
No, it's not.
You never seen those memes where it's like you scrolling, like it's funny as fuck. Like you're on like page 53 looking for that perfect video. That's 2 minutes long. Hey,
that's like saying,
like,
oh, I
worth
can.
it.
Why do I need to drive to downtown where I can just walk there for free? Like, why do I want to pay for an Uber?
You paying for this
why do I want to pay for an Uber? Why do I want to pay for a car to park cars got? Like, obviously you're paying so you can get there faster. So it's like,
no,
I get it.
No, the thing is, for me at least,
no,
if I see a girl and I see her, she's like, oh, has OnlyFans, right? Like, there's something that triggers in my head, like that's the only girl I want, and it's like, I can't look at another girl because it's like it has to be that girl.
See, like the thing about like
I'm just a simp.
Nah.
Grade A symbology.
That's the problem, bro. When you pay for it, that's how the thing. That's how the girl looks at you. You feel me?
Like,
who gives a fuck how the girl think? I don't know her.
Yes and no, because at the same
I'm objectifying her.
You're in a position where you could grow above that. Nick Torius,
she put herself online for $4.99.
So
shit,
like,
bro. I've been looking at free porn all my life. Like now that now that there's OnlyFans, it sucks because I gotta spend money.
I mean, like that's the thing. Like all right, you asked about like masturbation, right? So like, okay, sure, like porn is those things like peanut butter and jelly. But
I don't understand. What are you talking
you
about?
can't have peanut butter without jelly. Like, why? Who the fuck just? I mean, unless
masturbation.
Is what I'm saying. Like you like masturbation and porn go together. Like fucking what's another
milk
thing?
And cereal.
Milk and cereal, right? Like okay, like I'm not finna just masturbate to imagination. If I feel like I'm feeling the urge to like, all right,
jail niggas do.
Oh damn, yeah, nah,
See that last Oprah episode, homie?
Free the homies, free the homies,
my boy.
Free the homies, free the homies. They can get some real pussy.
What are you saying, Claude?
Nah, like yeah, like it's like that's the thing. I mean, I don't want to get too deep. You feel me? But like I feel like the problem with OnlyFans is like it almost it puts too much importance on like any of that. You feel me? Like if you're gonna pay for it, it's because you know you're gonna go back and like do this. Like niggas will just be at the crib like fuck. I'm like you ever like been trying to sleep and you can't sleep. You wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And you watch 3 episodes of some stupid shit, right? Like Louis. Y'all know what Louis is?
The only way I'm going back
to sleep right
and
it's like the only way
or if I beat my dick.
I ain't got no motherfucking lock. I smoked my last joint trying to fall asleep. And now I got a nut. Like I remember I was dating this chick and she's like, oh, like we were on the phone for like a minute and I'm like, now I'm just like, I want to get off the fucking phone. My guy's hitting me up to get on the fucking war zone. And she's like, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to get off the phone. She's like, oh, but like I can't sleep though. And I'm like, play with your pussy. Like what the fuck? Like just catch a nut and go to sleep. And she like she's she's a good girl. So she's like, what? What does that mean? And I'm like, the fuck do you mean? Like you never like got fucked good and like fall to fuck asleep? Like like you feel me? And she's like, oh, I didn't know. And I'm just like, all right, man, that's great.
That's what Isabella said on that.
Yeah.
No, she does it to sleep.
So with the point that I'm making, if you pay for the OnlyFans, it's almost like you plan to go and like
it's like premeditated.
Yeah, it's premeditated. Exactly. It's like it's like when you got like a fucking Pornhub, it's like scroll for a minute. Oh, that bitch, she got a fat ass.
Being that invested makes you feel kind of like weird.
So like one time I got so high, right? And I was scrolling on porn and I was thinking, damn, that's so crazy because
this should not be the topic that we stick on for this long because this is the longest we talked about any topic.
No, but look how excited all of us are. Look how excited all of us are about it.
No, because I think because honestly, truly, your mic is fucked up. Yeah, your shit's fucked up. No. While you get that shit together, can I go smoke a square? No. Now I can't hear myself. No, I can't hear myself now. Go ahead. What'd you say? Something. The Aki way. Yo, I want to go to New York specifically so I can go and get one of those.
I think it needs to load up. Try now.
Yeah, he was right. Nah,
wait. Let me finish what I was saying. What I was saying is that I was like scrolling, right, and I realized, I was like so high, and I was thinking, there's like an unlimited amount I can scroll, and I was thinking how much I've gone, and then how far I am. Like if I want to scroll back, that's gonna hurt, because there's like so much fucking porn. But what I was gonna say for real though was that. One benefit of OnlyFans is that the girls, they like talk back to you, right? They like chat and shit. Like I don't ever talk to the girls like that. But sometimes, you get like the girl that you're talking to, she gets you like upset or some shit. Like you might be upset and you're like, fuck bro, I don't have like no other girls at this time to like, go to talk to. And then also like you have this whole flood of like girls like, oh baby, oh blah, blah, blah. And, you know.
See, my problem with that is it opens that door.
No, but it makes you feel better.
I get you, but I
feel
don't
think I would.
Like once you open doors to like satisfy yourself without getting pussy, it starts to become the normal.
But it's free though.
After
and it's like talking to a girl. It's talking to a girl that likes you for free.
Wait.
Even if it's like a nigga
how do you know it's her?
Side,
how do you know it's her?
That's what I'm saying. Even if,
no. How do you know it's her?
You don't because have, you don't have
did
to
you
know,
see? Look,
just don't. All right,
let me say this.
The porn isn't real. It's just pixels.
Real quick. No. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I think Andrew Tate is, you know, he's got his good qualities. You feel me? Just like Donald Trump, and nobody likes everything about Donald Trump, but there's some good things about him. This nigga Donald Trump. This nigga Andrew Tate used to run bitches pages like on some cam shit before OnlyFans was popular, and would be the ones messaging back and shit. You feel me? When I heard that nigga say shit like that, and it's like, yo, niggas. You can't don't talk to these hoes, man. Look, like let them sell their pussy for $4.99.
But look, sometimes the ejaculation is not the most important thing, right? Sometimes you as humans,
when I'm trying to sleep, it is. When I'm trying to fall the fucking asleep, it is.
But if your girl, let's say that you have no other hoes, right, and you just have this one girl, and you're just like talking to her, and she does some fucked up shit, and you're like, fuck her. But then it's like, what other hoe are you gonna run to?
You believe in frequencies, right?
Okay.
So let's go down that road. When I think about a girl that I want to attract or that I'm trying to be on the same level as, I'm not thinking about an OnlyFans, but I'm thinking about like a Coil Ray. I'm thinking about like a Kaylani or some type of shit. I'm trying to.
Don't both of us have
OnlyFans? This nigga got a type because them bitches look just alike, nigga.
Slim girl.
You know, even the Doja
Slim
Cat, bro.
skins.
Listen, I'll take a Doja Cat, love. You know what I'm saying?
I love Doja Cat.
Kali Uchis, beautiful woman. I love her.
She decent.
So look,
don't she date?
When I feel like when you pay for OnlyFans, bro, you're bringing yourself down to the level of that woman. And when you bring yourself down to the level of that woman, you're on the same frequency. You're not on the same. You can't level up. You're like,
and you know these hoes want a nigga above them as much as they say they don't.
You're going below her frequency because she's feeding off your energy. She's literally taking your money, your hard-earned money that you went and put energy into the world to make, and she's getting it for free. Just by posting whatever the fuck she's posting.
Yeah, but when you spend $123 on a date, and then you gotta, plus the tip, she isn't at the same. I'm spending $123.
Man,
stop fucking taking me on
I spent $123 to not smash.
$123 in the strip club.
Bro, every single time I take a girl out and I don't smash.
I mean, what?
Wait. Anytime I take a girl out and I don't smash, I think, damn, how many OnlyFans could I buy?
That's crazy.
Those are guaranteed nuts, bro. Those are guaranteed nuts.
I heard Fresh fucked the girl for a $16 smoothie.
Damn, that's a win. That's a win. A win is a win. A win is a win.
Yeah, a win is a win.
A win is a win.
Now I used to think about stuff like that would be like hurt, like be degrading for the girl. But you know, like
degrading. What is degrading these days?
No,
there's nothing. Nothing is degrading now.
Listen, but it's like, you know, like girls fuck for blunts, like half a blunt.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like,
I mean, let's be honest. She fucking because she like that nigga. That's the only reason she fucking. Like, I mean. Well, no, maybe that's not true because there's
a lot of girls.
I mean, if you selling pussy, like if you legit selling pussy, like
let's talk about that. Let's talk about prostitution.
Hey, I mean,
let's go.
There's no line now. There's no more line.
The dolphin play.
It's wet. It's wet. God damn, swimming in that shit. The fuck you talking about?
No, but that's funny. But when it comes to like, you know, like paying for pussy, I feel like paying for pussy is a little different.
Nah, I paid for pussy one time. That shit is a fucking regret of mine. I was 21 years old at BT South Miami. Fuck that bitch.
Oh, you don't got to talk about it, bro.
It was this one Asian shorty at the motherfucking BT South Miami.
I do what you like.
I was 21 years old, fresh on the alcohol. She told me she liked me. I thought I was gonna hit for free. She told me it was some shit, man. Bad. But basically, by the end of it, she's like, "That'll be this much," and I'm like, "What? I thought you fuck with me." And she's like, "Do I gotta get security?" And I was like, "Damn, you gotta get security." Wait, my headphones.
How much was it?
W scammer,
bro. Yo, she got my ass. Hold on, this thing ain't working.
Try not to touch stuff.
I know, but this is I can't
That's why I'm telling you guys don't touch.
I'm
anything,
moving though.
Like, once it's
just
like
me moving.
I know.
Right.
Don't move too much.
All right, back to the story. Right.
Look at me. I'm like a shell.
Yeah, you're a fucking
like a turtle.
So
a rock.
She tells me, she's like, we go to the champagne room, whatever. I'm thinking I'm finna hit it from the back and shit. Like I'm thinking she fucking with me because I went to get a dance with shorty and I was like, "Oh, how much was the dance?" And she's like, "Don't worry about it." And I was like, "Oh, what?" Like And I'm assuming I'm gonna pay like $30. That's how much dances cost, like $30. Like I got the bread, I'm ready to pay for the shit for the dance. And then she's like, you know, and then she danced for like 3-4 songs. You feel me? Like a song is a dance, or like a song and a half is a dance, right? I'm gonna pay $30 per like 2 minutes, 3 minutes of the song. So she danced for like 3 songs, and she's like, you know, like throwing her titties in my mouth and all of this shit. I'm 21. I'm thinking like, damn, this is like, you know, this is lit. Headphones fucked up again. But you feel me? She's like, oh, you want to fuck me, don't you? And I'm like, duh. Like, yeah, of course I want to fuck you. And then she's like, okay, like, you know, like go get a drink and then I'm gonna go get you. And I was like, all right, bet. So, you know, we go to the champagne room. I'm thinking I'm gonna be able to, like, you know, dog her ass and shit. And then she's like, oh, sit down. And I'm like, no, let me hit it from the back. She's like, no, we're not allowed. That should have been the first red flag. When she said we're not allowed, I was like, and she never told me a price either. She never said shit about a price. She never said shit about me paying. She was like, oh, like, you like me? And I was like, yeah. Like, I'm thinking like, damn, these strippers really like broken inside. You feel me? Like, these hoes are just like, you feel me? Like a nigga gives some attention and she want to fuck. And I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm going to do that. So we, you know, she fucking rides horribly for like 15, 20 minutes and shit. And I'm just like, all right, this is ass. Cause I'm like trying to like, you know, put my damn boot on her neck. You feel me? Sorry, that sounds racist. I don't mean
just
like
wearing
that.
Tim's.
I was wearing some kind of boot that night. I was wearing some kind of boot that night. Nah, but like she was decent. And then we fucking, she's riding and I'm like, she goes, oh yeah, like you can suck on my titties, but like leave the nipple for my baby. And I was like, what? Like I ain't never heard no crazy shit like that. Like that's what she's like, I just had a baby, and I'm like, bitch, you're like 37. Like, what you mean? You just like whatever. I ain't going to all that. For the baby. But right, so she's like, oh yeah, just like around it.
Wait, so you don't mind old strippers?
I mean, shit, bitch, she had a fat ass, nigga. Like, she was an Asian woman with a fat ass.
Cause me and my boy, we went to a strip club, and the first time is ever to experience a strip club. And, you know, like, the girls were a little older, and I was like, whatever, you know, we're here. He paid $40.
Wait, were they all older?
No. Oh. Like, this one. And he wasted $40, basically. I'm just like, bro, like, we're already here.
Bro, that's
hey, some niggas go to the strip club to just live a fantasy.
Every strip club has a different reputation. You got to go to the strip club that fits the reputation that you, if you like young bitches, you got to go to the strip club that got the 19, 20, 21. You went thick bitches, you got to go over here. You like bougie bitches, you got to go over. There's little spots, so you got to switch up depending on what you like. But
yeah, facts. If you want to go to bitches who don't, you know.
Wait, I wanted to say this, right? So I've never like paid for sex, right? And I've like the one thing I like to do is I like to like kind of waste prostitutes' time, right?
That's
on like on like Instagram,
because that like, bitch is on the clock. Goddammit.
Because I love like when girls are like selling pussy. Right?
Hey, do prostitutes still have pimps? Like like regular prostitutes still have pimps?
Wait. No, because look, some girls they'll advertise their services, right? But they can't legally say, "Oh, you can pay me for sex." So
where did you find this?
I like to message them, right? And I like, oh, how, like what, you know?
Would you like a session?
No, like I'll be like, oh, what do you do and all this stuff, right? And I just want them to like say it. Like I just want them to just like say what.
Give you a list and the price of each thing.
Give you a menu, send you the menu basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a plug.
I just want to.
I got sour diesel. I got perp. I got some OG for real cheap.
I just want to know what it is that they're doing, right? And it's just fun. Like I know it sounds like some op shit, but like some Fed shit. But it's just fun. It's just fun for me. Like, and I remember one time.
I call the cops on.
No, I remember one time there was this one girl. Right?
You're not the cops, are you? You know. By law, you have to tell me if you're the police.
No, but there was this one time. This girl, she was like, she asked me like, how much do you want to pay? And I was like, 40. I didn't say $40. I just said 40, and then she's like 40, and she was like laughing and shit. She's like, why would it be? She's like, why would
try to fuck this bitch for the cost of an eighth of weed and shit? No, but, like what the fuck?
It's just so funny because every time, because you guys ever heard that joke?
No.
It's like, how much pussy costs? 40.
40, yeah, little 220s.
And it's so funny. One time I was on a date. I was about to go on a date, and then like the thing is like I didn't have $40, so I had to make. I was like, fuck, I need $40. And that's exactly how. That's exactly how much I spent on the date. Because I'm like, fuck, I need 40 to fuck.
That's a win. Hey, a win is a win, bro. Hey, a win is a win. You take a bitch on a date and you spend as little money as possible. Like,
do you consider dates prostitution though? It's like you're spending money.
No, I mean, you know, you gotta watch the Boondocks.
That's why I'm getting this.
So, I'm paying for the meal. I'm paying for the movie. So basically, I could just give her the money and she can make dinner. Yeah, so at some point, I'm paying. Nah, like I mean,
a pimp named Slick.
a pimp. Yeah.
No, he's talking about Riley.
30 seconds.
He's talking about Riley when Riley said that.
Bro, I love that. I love that show. I'm legit probably gonna get one of the
Say
niggas.
it with me now.
Say it with
what's
me
your-
now.
'cause-
It's like a Tribe Called Quest. Just say the whole thing.
What's your favorite episode of the Boondocks?
That episode?
Pimp Named
Pimp Named Slipback.
Oh, yo,
Guess who's coming to dinner?
my favorite part of
Tom,
that
you are
was like
suffering from bitch
it's like my favorite part of that is like when Tom is like, oh, like he's like, oh, what's the password? He's like, gosh golly, I think that it's like our anniversary, so it'd be like, and then he's like trying to put the
And
date.
she's like, the password is
That's still
Usher.
going. He's like Usher.
The
Usher's like,
password is Usher. and actually, no, it wasn't even the Pimp Named Slipback who said this shit. It was one of his hoes who said this shit. And she's like, oh, the password. It was a British bitch too. He's like, the password is Usher. It's fine. I've got it.
Nah, the best part is when she's on the thing. She's like, "Oh, this computer's kind of slow. They recently dropped the new." And he goes,
Bitch try to get me to upgrade every time they drop a new computer.
why do you guys have such perfect?
It just costs me money.
Why do you guys have such perfect Cat Williams?
Because I've
impressions?
watched, bro.
Like both of you guys.
I grew
Both
up
of
on
you
the
guys.
Boondocks, bro. I grew up on the Boondocks. Who doesn't like,
"Nah,
bro?
but not even, bro. Cat Williams for me is like going back to his stand-ups, bro.
Yeah.
You got,
Bro, he's like,
Yeah.
no, I want to say it. He's like, oh, this shit called death. Like,
Oh,
death.
that shit, yeah.
I got
That
shit
shit
tattooed
is dumb.
tonight.
Damn, I ain't
Your
trying to.
kid's been calling you all day. Daddy.
Now, honestly, Cat Williams kind of disappointed me. One time I watched one of his stand-ups, and
Which one?
I think it was in like Washington or some shit, and he was just talking about
I don't know what
Washington.
cities he be doing this shit.
He was just in like Washington, and then I was like, that's the only jokes he made, and it's like it wasn't that funny.
I mean, sometimes comedians they're not on their shit,
Claude, would you ever
Not
do-
Dave
would you
Chappelle.
ever-
That motherfucker always on this shit.
Dave
Would you ever
Chappelle,
do,
dope,
stand-up,
man.
Claude?
Talking about this shit.
I want to, bro. Nah,
Okay,
but
alright,
you know
that's
my first fuck you, goddamn it.
No, we're gonna do stand-up. We're
Oh.
doing. This is why we do
Oh, I
it.
thought you was like, yeah, you want to do it? Okay, enough.
No, that's why we do the podcast. So it's
Oh.
like when we're on stand-up, like, oh, check out our podcast. We'll make you laugh.
Oh, nah,
Talk
like
about masturbation.
so I've always wanted to like go and do some stand up. I have like good jokes. I like to say I have good jokes. I can't really say that until everybody else says it. But like I have a big Haitian family, and some of my like just interactions with like those Haitian people like give me like so much material and shit. Like I have
That's
an
so
uncle.
funny.
I have an uncle who has the thickest Haitian accent, but like he pronounces everything so perfectly, like in English. And so like we were at my like high school graduation, and he like stopped me in the hallway when I was like coming out from like taking a piss and shit. And he's like, Jean-Claude, I want to tell you, congratulations for your graduation. And my cousin is standing behind him, like fucking hearing all of this shit, just hearing him pronounce every fucking syllable of the words. And we're like trying our best not to fucking crack up. And I'm like standing there looking at him like, okay. And then like he's like, okay, I have to go to the bathroom.
Bro, what if you had to live your life with a Haitian accent?
I would
like
love that, bro.
For real?
I would be rizzing bitches up with that Haitian accent. Hey baby, come to me. Come
How
to me.
about this? If y'all could choose a girl with any accent, what accent would it be?
American.
No.
This guy,
No.
bro.
Oh, LA. I love
You
LA
want to go
girls.
with like a European girl or some shit?
No, LA
Nah.
girls.
Nah, fuck that. This nigga would go for like a Baltimore bitch accent, like, hey you,
Ooh.
what you
No, I
do?
like-
down the avenue.
Urban Avenue.
I like LA girls. I love
Baby,
their,
do you
I
like
love
that?
Their fucking,
LA is crazy.
I love how LA girls
How do
talk.
LA girls talk?
I don't know.
It's not a thing.
They talk like fucking Paris Hilton and Kim
We're going down to
Kardashian.
They be like,
Town.
bro.
Babe, fight him. He's
hell
eating
no,
on my
I can't stand
hanchiros.
them bitches, bro.
He's eating my hanchiros, babe.
No, hey, I like a Spanish accent, but
It's 'cause
I can't do those like ditzy like white girl.
It's because I like
that's racist.
Mexicans. I love Mexican girls.
Like okay,
LA
if
is
it's a
full of
Mexican.
Mexicans.
Then just say
Babe,
a
we're
girl
going
with a
to
Mexican
Carmen
accent.
No,
Like,
but the LA Mexicans, because
LA
like the regular
Mexicans?
Mexicans, they
That's
don't
your
talk.
shit.
They don't talk like
yeah,
that.
that's
I'll
your
fuck
shit.
with. I give me a New York girl, or like if we're going outside of that, bro, I would get a European, like a girl from Great Britain.
I don't know. I think I might
But
go
like-
for like a French bitch. Like, oh, sacre bleu.
Yeah, that
Oh.
shit says too French.
Yeah, hell yeah. Or like a bitch from
speak
Spain. From Spain. I don't speak nothing but English. I speak English and Ebonics. Said that.
You don't speak Creole?
I don't speak a lick. I know Gio Tasso and Sakpase. That's about it.
Bro, my grandma's always like talking to me in Creole. I'm like, Grandma, I don't speak Creole. And she's
Isn't
like,
Creole like a
She's always
mix?
surprised.
And she's
Creole
always
mix of-
disappointed in you.
Yeah.
Creole has French.
I know.
She's like, you need to learn. I'm like, Grandma, I live in Miami.
Right,
I don't even live in America. I live in fucking Cuba.
My current best friend since first grade is Dominican. I speak more Spanish than I speak Creole. Facts.
You know, Dominicans get mad when you call them Haitian because they're on the same.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it because you know what? This is the darkest Spanish person I know in my like. I've met some Spanish
they're
people
on the same island, bro.
Like,
if you tell a Dominican like, oh, you're Haitian.
I mean,
you know what I found out?
Quick history lesson. Haiti gave Dominican Republic their independence. I know Dominicans who celebrate Haitian independence and not Dominican independence because Dominican Republic got their independence, and it's not like they fought for their independence. Given independence, like you deserve this.
You're gonna have Dominicans comment.
You feel me?
I love
Dominican,
and I stand with y'all. You feel me?
I love
stand with y'all,
Dominican
no problem.
independence because I love Dominican Independence Day because I love Dominican women, and it gives me an excuse to be like, Happy Dominican Independence Day.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I mean, hey, whatever.
Dominican women are
a
so
win is a win. So as long as you,
win is a win.
as long as she's like, oh my god, you know about that? And it's like, yeah, bitch, I know about all this shit. You feel me?
I know, right?
You feel me?
That's really how it is.
Comer mafón, what is it?
Mofongo.
Y salami. Un poquito de salami, coño, loco.
No, I ain't gonna lie, I hate that shit.
Diablo.
Like that fried cheese. My boy tried to get me to eat that fried
You don't
cheese.
like fried cheese?
Hell
I
no,
love
nigga,
fried
I'm
cheese.
black, nigga.
Queso
I got lactose
frito
intolerance.
insane,
Nah, I got
You don't
lactose
like queso
intolerance.
frito?
Sorry, Dominicans, I can't get with y'all.
You're Nick. I was gonna say you're fritanga.
I'm free. Yo, that's fucked up, bro. Nah, look,
Tira
first he
flecha.
calls me tira flecha. Now he's calling me fritanga. That's gonna be my new nickname. All right,
That's so racist,
cool, bro.
right? Yo,
I'm half
fritanga.
I'm half Cuban, half Nica. But our Nica side, bro, we make some delicious fried cheese, bro. I'm telling you, you have that shit with a little bit of gallo pinto, which for y'all who don't know is just rice with black beans and carne asada, which is steak.
Oh, that shit
That
sounds
shit
fire.
is so amazing.
Besides the cheese.
And then you put a little bit of sour cream on the rice.
Bro,
Y'all
how
that
can you
know,
not like-
some hot sauce on the rice. You going good, bro.
Put some pimo.
They remind me of my family.
Hell yeah. No, Mason to the root.
Because it's funny because I'm like drunk, so I see the words right, and it's like people, and I'm like, I see my family.
Yeah, no. I got my Dominican homeboy eating pima. I got my African homeboy eating pima. Well, he's African, but they eat pima up there too. Like pima, basically, for y'all that don't know, is just like it's Haitian peppers. It's not even Haitian.
It's like
peppers.
real spicy.
It's just spicy. It's basically like it's a hot sauce that we make ourselves.
I got a good question for y'all.
What's that?
Is it hard to distinguish like an African American to a Haitian or a Jamaican?
Not at
Not
all.
at all.
Not at fucking all.
Haitians hate.
Haitians stand out like a motherfucker, bro.
Haitians hate.
Haitians could be wearing the same shit as everybody else and they still stand out.
All right, could you tell Kodak Black is Haitian? Like if you just saw him in the street and you don't know it's Kodak
If
Black.
his face had no tattoos,
yeah. Maybe if he had no tats. But I've heard him speak Creole too, so it's like I already know.
Because Claude, you hold yourself as an upstanding black man, right? So you're not.
I'm Haitian before anything.
No, but you're not like I'm a nigga, right? You're like an upstanding black man. You're not like a hood nigga.
I ain't say that. I'm not a
it's
pusheisty
okay.
ass nigga, even though I got a pusheisty mask.
No, but it's okay. It's okay because we're Haitian, right? And Haitian, you know how that is in the Haitian community.
No, I see. I don't. Wait, my fucking headphones acting up again.
Wait, don't touch that part. You can touch that.
Yo, test. All right, I'm here.
Okay.
Test. No, I don't. Yeah, there it goes. It's good.
Yeah. Because that's important.
Nah, like as that's the thing, man. Like I grew up. I learned about like my Haitian culture like later on in life. Like to be honest with you, like in high school. Like I remember I took an African American history class, and like it was like an elective, whatever. Like I needed the class to pass, and I was like, bet they got this. This was back in Chicago, so like. They're like, oh yeah, like everybody make like do a project on like your family's origin, you feel me? And so like that was what got me like to like do the research and find out about Haiti and like, you know, like when the independence was, and that we like fought France like with like makeshift, like everything was makeshift, you feel me? Everything like we didn't have the power, like we had to fight niggas with machetes when they had guns.
And it's important to learn that shit, because from the outside looking in, it's like people think it's just black is black, but it's like nah, like there's different
I got a home with damn these fucking headphones.
No, I'm dissing. I want to talk about pornography.
Stop. Nah. We talking about true topics, real shit. We talking about real shit that we can, like this man said you want to change 1,000 people's lives. Information has changed. You feel me? So like
that's what's funny. I have porn on my mind.
Yeah, you're.
My man is bricked right now.
Right.
Yeah, I saw a post that said like a podcast is just 3 dudes trying. No, it was on Family Guy. It's like now we're back to this podcast of 3 dudes trying to hide their erection, and they're like they have pillows on their pants.
I think it's
newspapers.
There it goes. The swag. I'm back.
What were you saying, Claude?
Yeah, no, fuck porn, bro.
No, I'm just the comedic relief of like the serious, because when it gets too serious, I have to like the laugh.
Yeah, right.
We're fun again, guys.
Shock value, right. Nah, I feel that, but like, what was I don't even know what the question was again, honestly.
I just see like,
we're talking about Haiti
just like Haiti and shit, whatever. Yeah, like I found out about this shit. I took a class, I did some research, and like, the question you were saying, like, I'm like an upstanding black man before anything. Like, nah, I'm not.
I didn't say that as a question. I said like I perceive you as an upstanding black man. Like
that's not true, bro. Like
you hold yourself to a higher standard than like most African Americans.
Hey, yo, chill out.
It's
nah.
It's not a bad thing though.
No. Yes, it is. No.
It's not a bad thing, man.
Yes, it is. Because the thing is, like, nah. See, you talking about not getting too deep.
Nah, because I'm the same way, bro. It's
like,
okay.
there's nothing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with African American. Like, there's nothing wrong with like
there's nothing wrong with being intelligent either.
Yeah, there's those things are not opposite of each other. Those things are not opposite of each other. Do not. Hey,
because all right. So look. No, as a black man, right? I was always told like I always keep this. We always talk about this after, but I was always told like, oh, you're not black. You're like I'm like more blacker than you, bro. And then it's like because I was always intelligent, so it's like I would equate being black as being not. No,
I mean, but the thing is,
so I like dumb myself down.
I mean, all right. So I'll say this: like as a kid with parents who were like like Haitian parents. And I feel like most like immigrant parents who come here, they like make a big stink about like education and shit. So my parents never let me watch TV in the weekdays. You feel me? Like on the weekends, we can watch whatever we want. But like as a jit, like if I want to watch TV during the day, my parents are like, you gonna watch Discovery Channel, History Channel, or like something educational, the news or some shit, which obviously the news is ass. But like when it came down to it, like nah, like I used to see shit like. That's not true. Like the whole education thing, like education is not exclusive to people that aren't black.
You're like articulate.
So articulate. You can be African American articulate.
Right. You know what I'm talking about, dog. Like,
I get it. But I don't subscribe to that idea. I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to the idea that
I have no stance here.
No, I know that's cool. This is between me and him because he asked me this shit directly. You good. You straight.
Not because I understand the struggle. So
it's all right, but nah. Like I was always in the schools that I went to up until I went to Killian. Like. I was one of the only black people around. Like it was mainly like a Spanish, I mean, we don't really have too many white people in Miami.
I went to Chinese school.
Did you really?
Well, I went to Ammons and it was like a bunch of Chinese.
Yeah, is it really? Yeah, for real. I didn't know that.
I was like, what the fuck? Where are the Chinese people?
Damn, my sister went to Ammons.
Who is your sister?
You don't know her, nigga. She's way older than us.
I don't mean nothing.
You don't know her, bro. I know for a fact you don't know her, bro. I know you don't know her, bro.
Okay.
I know you don't know her, bro.
I went to Ammons for 1 year, but that shit was weird.
You went to Ammons?
Yeah, for 1
You're
year.
lying.
I went for 6th grade.
I got kicked out of Frank C. Martin for bringing a water gun to school.
Water gun?
Crazy, bro.
Oh,
yeah, have you ever seen those splat guns, bro?
What's that?
Like Splatoon?
Splatoon. They're like, all right, think of, you seen Orbeez, those little like water bead shits?
Yeah.
They're pretty much guns that shoot water beads. And it's funny because we were talking about this earlier about like
Thanks
kids.
for changing the subject.
Yeah, I was
about to get political.
Yeah, you about to get this nigga beat up.
But yeah, I feel like kids, bro, we were talking earlier about kids playing with each other and stuff. I think those guns, they're bringing kids back, bro. Those little, they're called splat guns. And it's funny because I was in Homestead, bro. And I get it. It kind of seems like it's promoting gun culture.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's the first time in a long time that I've seen kids like
Like playing outside,
playing with
shit.
each other. You know what
Pause.
I'm saying? Like around the you know what I'm saying? Like around the corner, like they'll pull up like, bro, tomorrow we're gonna have this crazy war, and then they go buy a bunch of ammo, and then the next day they have a crazy war in the neighborhood.
Yeah. No, that was fun.
And shit,
yeah, that was. Shit, so. If we had shit like that back in the day, like that would have been lit. Like that would have been crazy.
That's
like,
the most recent thing.
We had super soakers that like you could shoot like 2 feet and that was it, and everything else was just like fucking rain.
But Claude, honestly, the reason why I'm like fighting you on this is because when you think about life, right? Like when you think about the perspective that you have on like your culture, because you have to like put yourself in this box, right? It's kind of like taking you away from the entirety of life, where it's like you gotta be rich, you gotta get the bag, right? That's kind of like thinking like that is gonna keep you in a space that's, I don't mean to like air you out or nothing. No, I'm just saying like, because other people might be dealing with this too, because you gotta think of the entirety of like when you're raised in the hood, all you think about is the hood. It's like we were talking about this on the other podcast. Like I watched this video on like these bugs, right? And they were just like, they were literally created just to feed chickens. So imagine like
grubs and shit.
Yeah, they were born and then they lived their entire life in this glass case just to be fed to chickens, and that's why they call it the trap. It's like black people. They're like
the trap. If you ask me,
that's why they call it the trap, because black people are like made in these hoods.
No, but that's the thing. The trap and the hood is two different things.
No, it's not.
Like no. The thing is too, because
the hood is a trap, bro.
No, it's not a trap. Because the thing is, no, it's not, because there's times where. If you look, the thing, like, I don't want to get that deep. You feel me? I don't want to get that deep. I want to
hear what Gio was gonna say.
Go ahead. Let Gio speak.
Do you feel like disassociating yourself from African Americans dissociates yourself from the trap?
Not necessarily, because I'm always gonna be black everywhere I go. Right? I'm not. I mean, I could be African American because my ancestors came from Africa, obviously.
Yeah. So you believe in like black excellence?
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, we all, because that is true, because everybody come from Africa. Like, black folks for sure, no matter what island you're from, at the end of the day, like you can be like, oh, I'm not African American, I'm Haitian. I'm not African American, I'm Jamaican. I'm not African American, I'm Trinidadian. But it's like, bro, like yeah, exactly. Melanin comes from one place and one place only.
But when you're doing a job application, it's kind of like a Russian. It's like a roulette, right?
I can't put that I'm Haitian. I can't put that I'm Haitian. I gotta put that I'm African American,
because I'm not fully like black. I'm not fully Haitian. Like my dad's Guyanese, so it's like I'm like mixed.
Yeah.
So it's funny because like when I do a job application, when I do job application, I'm thinking, should I tell them I'm black, because they kind of either will make me have the job easier because they need diversity, or they're like, oh, the black guy, nah.
We already have 3 of them.
It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 half the time, G.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's like really like a 70-30, like in this bitch.
Like sometimes it's good for like the taxes or like school and shit, but then when it comes to like jobs, it's like, okay, I gotta be strategic about this.
Nah, I mean, I don't have the benefit, man. I got fucking dreads. I can't even say I'm something else. Goddamn, my dreads is too goddamn like.
Well, so you're a little pump.
A little pump. What the fuck?
you guys. Oh, you sent me a video.
Yeah, he changed.
Is he a different kind of guy now?
Yeah, straight hair.
He looks like Cat Williams. He's like the white Cat Williams.
He looks just like Cat Williams.
He got the Cat Williams going on.
He has the Mexican person.
Does he have the 6'9" straight hair?
He's like, hey guys, I don't do drugs anymore.
Oh yeah. Oh, he pulled the Black China. He rebranded. Y'all seen Black China? She got her like I guess I didn't even know it was a thing.
She's changing her life.
She took all her plastic surgery out or some shit like that.
And she's Christian.
She just kept the cheekbones apparently.
Supposedly she's Christian. She's a full devout Christian now.
Apparently all of these hoes are Christian.
like my baby girl.
Head on that cue out.
Hey yo, I got to piss too. This beer going through my eyes.
Oh, for real? I was gonna bring. Wait, do you really? Because we might just end it.
Huh?
You gotta really go to the bathroom? Oh, both of you guys? Whatever.
You want to just end it?
Nah.
On that note, everybody.
Wait. I have a bunch of. I have a bunch. Alright.
I gotta piss.
Were you talking about? Were you talking about Black China?
Yeah, Black China. No, Black China looks way better now. I ain't gonna lie. Black China looks like an upstanding citizen now.
Yo, who's your celebrity crush?
Celebrity? I don't think I have. I mean, there's like, who doesn't love like a.
I feel like you're a celebrity right now. Like I'm in the radio booth. And then
Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, not to choose a white woman. Not to choose a white woman. I'm sorry. I mean, not to say that white women are bad. I'm just saying, like, for my black folks, you feel me? I'm not gonna always like, I'm digging a hole right now. Can I choose 5?
Yo, do you go after white women? Like white.
I used to like when I was living in Chicago. There's not a lot of diversity. I mean, there's like there is diversity. Like there's like you got everybody there, but it's really like you got your African American, you got black folks, you got white folks, and then you got like Spanish folks, and that's it. Like,
yo, do you wash your hands?
So like,
wait, you're gonna go right to the bathroom?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but like, like I don't know, like I dated a white girl. It was cool. I didn't feel like her family really like me. I mean, I'm good with parents. Like I'm just good with parents. Parents love me. Like every girlfriend that I've had that I've met their parents, they're always like, you better hold on to him and shit. I don't know if they just be saying that shit, but like I'm a good, like, you feel me? Like, yeah, like I know how to act. You feel me? So like parents love me.
You're an upstanding black man.
Yeah, I guess I am an upstanding black man at the end of the day.
Wait, Gio, I just realized it's like 2:38. Like, you gotta go.
I gotta be up early, but I could chill here till like 3 the latest.
All right, give me a second. I gotta take this.
Not to cut you off, Claude, but I just realized because I'm drunk, so it's like I didn't see the time. Nah, remember I was drinking wine.
Damn, you did. Was that the wine right there?
Where?
Was that it? Right there?
Where?
That.
No, that's syrup. That's how syrup.
That's scissor.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Have you talked about? Oh, let's talk about masturbation. you like to talk about porn, bruh? Just say, imagine them just listening to this. They're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, like what the fuck is going on in there? Huh? Yeah, man, that shit works. Listen, I put 2 of my friends on. I schooled them about the information on NoFap and semen retention, and it changed their lives dramatically. It's changed my life dramatically.
How many days have you gone so far?
My longest streak?
No, like this now.
Now, like 36 hours or something. I don't fucking know.
Hey.
He said, hey.
Oh, did you wash your hands?
Oh.
Did you hear the faucet?
No, I was talking to him. You remember that episode of Boondocks when like he like shakes R. Kelly's hand? He's like, nigga, did you wash your hands?
He said, it's like the necklace that grandma gave you. He go, now you know that wasn't no necklace. That was a chain.
No.
Oh, no,
He goes, you know that was no chain. That was a necklace.
Yeah. I love that shit, bro.
I love Boondocks, bro. How the fuck, bro?
Well, I was saying before, like, honestly, it's so funny because I was like, I'm thinking like about the whole chain. It's like I see the whole entire chain of conversation that we had, and then that was linked from this one thing I was gonna say, which was like, imagine like the worst thing when you're like masturbating is that like,
Oh my god, bro.
is when you gotta like pay like the you gotta pull your credit card out while you have your
Oh nah,
when you got your dick in here.
Nah. When you have the worst part is like when you have to dig in your wallet, like mid jerk, and then you have to like
when you're patient enough.
Oh man, when you have to get your like expiration date. Oh man.
And then it's like
you ever had the problem when you couldn't remember your CVV, bro?
What I used to like is like when OnlyFans used to like just like overdraft your shit, and I was like, fuck it. You don't have that post nut clarity yet.
This man
Now OnlyFans doesn't overdraft my shit, so it's like I can't buy nothing. So it's good because it's like because I get so tempted. I'm like,
Nick, we can have a talk after this.
Bro, I don't give a.
That's good comedic relief though. Good joke. Because I know you're not dead ass. I know
we know that you wouldn't pay for an OnlyFans.
Nah.
I feel like if OnlyFans is $1 billion industry, don't you think other niggas is doing the same exact shit?
Yo, no, actually,
I understand.
So why is this such a taboo thing
between the men that do and the men that don't, bro? There's a line, and I know it's not like a physical line. It's not something you see, but like women can tell. They know what side you're on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how else to explain it, but like once you pay once, or you get in the not even pay once, but once you get in the habit of it, it's like women view you differently. They look at you like a simp, not a. There's dudes out there fucking those same girls for free. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so
yesterday's price is not today's price.
All right, so look, if a nigga takes a girl to Nobu and I take her to like to Chipotle, am I better than that nigga because he took her to a more expensive space?
My whole point is when you level up to a certain extent, and you have enough motion, you don't have to invest in these women the same way.
That's not true. Them niggas that are billionaires, millionaires, they're spending more money on the girls because those hot girls,
they're really not.
It's like the rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
If you want to save money on women, fuck ugly chicks. Ugly chicks don't want shit from you. The hot girls want shit from you. They want to drain you. Exactly.
Yes,
so if you don't want to, if you want to fuck the girls for free, fuck ugly chicks.
But you don't always have to pay a bitch.
You gotta think what's more powerful than money these days is clout.
Nah, bro. There's some girls
fuck you for clout.
There's some girls you gotta pay for their pussy, bro. You gotta pay for their time. Yeah, there's some niggas who will.
Some girls will pay you for your dick.
Them same bitches will fuck a nigga for free.
You know what I realize about girls? You know what I realize about girls? The less freedom you have, the more girls will come to you, right? Like, look at the niggas in jail. Why would a girl go to why would a girl want to stay with a nigga in jail who has zero freedom? He has
take it a level up. Take it a level up.
He has zero freedom.
The female COs that be fucking the niggas in jail. Like, yo.
No, but listen. So it's like
you didn't have a better
look, the dude that has so much time for girls, he's not fucking no girls because she's like, oh, why does he have so much time? But when he has a job, when he has a job and he has no time for the girl, that's when she wants him because he has no time for her. So it's like the less freedom you have, the more girls you can get.
It seems that way, but there's some phenomena that's going on.
It's the balance of life.
Nah, it is the balance of life. It's true. It's for real. Like it's that's what it is, bro. And you know what you could even say that shit is like because it's true. Like. When you're in a relationship, you just for some reason like
which you're not free. Girls like you more when you're because you're not free.
When you're in a relationship, fuck these headphones, son. When you're in a relationship,
don't be cursing my equipment.
God damn these. When you're in a relationship, like for me, like every time I get into a relationship and I like go out with my guys, is like I'm supposed to be faithful, right? Like you get in a relationship, I mean, to today's standards, and then it's like, yeah, like next thing I know, I'm like, yo, like it's just crazy tension, right? Now it's not bad when I'm not in a relationship, but it seems like when I'm trying to be faithful and I'm trying not to do that shit, that's when it comes. Right? When I'm trying to focus on myself and like, I'm going to get this bag, I'm going to do this, that, you know, I'm going to get my little things going, I'm going to get my little art thing going, I'm going to write, I'm going to do this little thing. That's when I start getting distractions. Honestly, I'm not saying like, it's just temptation. It's temptation. Like when all you focusing on is women, right? Women ain't focused on you. You feel me? But the second you focus on yourself and get your shit going and you doing this and you doing that, and you're right, like, yeah, the second you stop, I mean, sometimes the second you stop paying attention to a chick, that's when she want to start giving you some play. And shit, it's like, you know what? It's like, all right, bet. Like, shorty, like I'm from Chicago, right? Niggas in Chicago love to approach a bitch on they smoothest shit, but the second that the bitch get mad, fuck you, bitch, you ain't shit anyways, you ain't even that cute, da-da-da. I ain't that type of nigga. You know what?
I had a girl do that to me. Like
I had that shit happen to me from a girl from in Chicago, bro.
Like, bitch, why are you doing? Like,
yeah, no, it was mad embarrassing for her because I just looked at her ass like she was crazy.
I turned my back at her.
Nah. I looked at that in her eyes, and I looked at the line of people who were waiting to get into the club that she was doing that shit in front of, and I laughed, and she looked like a fucking fool. But like at the end of the day, like I'm never salty about a chick. Like you gonna take. I'm in the business of like calling people on a regular basis just to advertise my business. So you gonna get 10 no's before you get one yes. Half of the time, these females are some of the same way. Some of these females will actually like you and still trying to get that little ego boost, and they'll tell you no. Like, oh, no, I'm not interested. Okay, cool. And the second you say, you know what, that's great, I'm good. I mean, I'm good. Like, I want to holler at you, but you know what, I hope you have a good night, you know, enjoy. And then you walk away, and it's like, oh, he's not giving me attention no more. He's not like pursuing me no more. And now I'm gonna just try to make myself as attractive as possible in a way. And then next thing you know, it's like the same chick that just told you no can't take her eyes off you. And it's like,
let me ask you guys this. What are you gonna say, Gio?
Nah, I mean, I agree, bro. I feel like we work like I have a theory. It's kind of like we're like a Pokeball in a sense, and you want to level it up to this master ball in different avenues, financially, physically, spiritually, mentally, whatever it is. And when you build all these levels up, you have like a master ball. You can catch any female with that ball. But you have to level up every other. You gotta like.
And I don't think that it's like an importance of like, oh, you got to get the money so you can get the girl. It's not that.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's like almost once you get to where you want to be. You feel me? Like who can tell you shit when you where you want to be? You feel me? Like if you have a goal for yourself and you work for that shit, like especially if it's a hard goal. You feel me?
Oh,
if it's real quick. If it's a hard goal, it's almost gonna build you as you go through that process, right? So like sure. you want to get there. I want to lose weight or I want to gain muscle or whatever the fuck it is. You gonna have to stay consistent to something, right? I'm gonna have to get this meal plan going. I'm gonna have to get this consistent workout routine. I'm gonna have to push harder than I ever have. I'm gonna have to sweat it out.
You have to work for it. And you have to earn that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I can't cheat on my diet. I can't go out. I can't get drunk. I can't drink too much alcohol because that shit might fuck up my gains. Like all those things that you got to go through, that shit gonna build you up to build. Well, yeah, your ass is at the motherfucking at the shit with the Modelo pre-workout. You feel me? You know, all of those things, they like build character. Like they build you to be that because you want to get somewhere and you can't. You know, anything worth having ain't come easy. You feel me?
That's called not having freedom because you don't have the freedom to eat whatever you want.
Nah, man, freedom ain't always good, bro.
That's
freedom
what I'm
ain't
saying.
always good. Discipline is
girls want you when you don't have any freedom. Yeah, girls want you when you're.
Then you go. You broke the code. You figured it out. So don't be free.
That's like
make yourself
as unavailable as possible.
Make yourself unavailable and but the thing is at the same time, it's not that you're not available. It's that you're not available to give them the attention that they might want. Yeah. Right? Like it's like, and the thing is, as much as a girl might be like, oh yeah, like I want a guy who's like, you know, who can talk and this and that. They don't want that shit, bruh. They really don't want that shit. Yeah, I want because there's a bunch of guys, there's a bunch of nice guys. Like, there's a bunch of nice guys who's out here who are ready to like, yo, I'm just ready to like treat you like a princess, and they don't want that nigga. They want the motherfucker who's unavailable.
They're gonna sit there
exactly.
Well, what's the point of life if you can't have love?
I don't fucking care about love, bro. I got the love that I take pride in is love of people that are blood related
every day.
Facts. Like I'm telling you, the love that I care about is love from motherfuckers that are like blood related. Aside from that, like even the love of the mother of your children, nigga, that shit don't last, bro. Or it might not last. There's a possibility
I don't know
it might.
About that.
No, dead ass.
It could dead ass. No. It can transform
how many
anger,
niggas? How many bitches?
But I think the love is still there.
How many bitches you know who don't give a shit about their baby daddy?
None. Because that's all they fuck. Bro, that's all they fucking
talk. Put that nigga on child support.
Gio, have you ever talked to a baby mama? The girl, the kid.
Most girls that have a baby daddy, I feel like they have so much resentment towards their previous significant other that it seems like that's the only thing they care about.
Exactly. Yeah. But in reality, I'll say this. In reality, some of that shit, like some of those females who like don't talk, they talk shit about their baby daddy, is because they love that nigga so much that they didn't get what they wanted. So now because they didn't get what they wanted, they feel like he ain't shit because they.
You gotta talk in the mic.
I am talking in the mic.
No, you're talking on the side.
Nah, but I can hear myself.
I can hear you too, and you're talking like it sounds like a bee.
Off the side, for real. Oh,
yeah. No, you're good. I was just like, I gotta make sure.
Yeah, no, like I mean, but like that's the thing though. Like, I don't want to get into that, but like love is fickle. You feel me? Like women change their minds, like they change their draws. You feel me? Like you feel me? Like they can feel some way about something and then you say something that they don't. I had a chick that I was dating and she was like, you know, like a pretty slender white chick, and I told her, I was like, damn, like she had a decent booty, like a nice little ass and shit. But I was like, damn, if she was a little bit thicker, like nutting you, give you triplets.
Now, you know,
she cried off of that shit.
You know what's the trick? What you were saying before?
She cried. She like came to me like 5 minutes later with tears running down her eyes and was like, it make me feel like you don't like my body. And I'm just like, I didn't say that. I said, if your ass was fatter, I would not mind nutting in you and having 3 kids, bitch, at once.
You know, it's a funny trick that you can do to girls, because girls, they only think about what's happening in the moment, right? So it's like, as mad as a girl can be, if you just say something nice to her in the moment, she'll forget all that shit.
No, it's possible.
A lot of time. She'll just like that's because you can't let a girl like get under your skin. If you go with what her anger is, like if she's mad at you and you go with it, it's like it's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna make her probably more mad. But if you go and you're just like, and you're just like, oh, what? She's like, what the fuck? And then she's
nah, yeah. Once a couple kisses on the neck and all that, like, nah, baby, you good.
It's like you can control her emotions.
I mean, you can't control shit, but
you can like make her feel what you want. Like if she's like mad at you're like, okay, bet, yeah. And she'll be like, okay, yeah.
But I will say this: a girl that you have wrapped around your finger like that, once they stop fucking with you, that's it. There's no getting them back. So you have to like, you have to. I feel like once there's a certain point where a girl gets tired of your shit. No matter what female, and some of them might stay for 10 years, some of them might stay for 5, some of them might stay for 15, but there will be one day where they're not gonna fall for it no more.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't believe in like the whole idea of like manipulating anybody. You feel me? Like I'm not even good at that. I'm a horrible liar. You feel me?
I'm a horrible liar too. Like I have to tell the truth.
I know I'm a horrible liar because I got a Haitian family and them motherfuckers get down to the everything. They get to the nip and
Nip tuck?
Nah, nip tuck, but the nooks and crannies or whatever the fuck it is, they get to the bottom of shit. We're going to get to the bottom of this, okay? Like that, I heard that shit as a kid all the time. And when you got somebody who's a fucking unpaid detective, goddamn it, there is no lying. So I don't lie. So I don't manipulate because at the end of the day, like.
But you know what's crazy?
It's fake.
Eventually, people will see through it, no matter what.
It's funny because on the opposite spectrum, I was raised into a family of lies, like a house built of lies, and it's so funny because it made me understand manipulation, and it made me a better manipulator.
Nah, to be honest with you, if anything,
I was
like
exposed to manipulation.
My family was so big on honesty. My fault.
There you go, bro.
Was my family was so big on honesty that it came down like when I went out into the world, it was like bitches don't want honesty. Like, you feel me? Like you can be honest, but it may not always work for you. So when the bitch is like, oh, like, do you like, oh, are you thinking about me right now? And it's like, no, I'm not. I'm not thinking about you right now. Like, you like it? And you're like, oh, fucking mad about it. It's like, I was being honest.
I was being honest, and now you don't fuck with me.
The mom,
because of my honesty.
Right. It's like but you told me to be honest. So fuck.
The mom I was telling you about, it's so funny. She was like, oh, do you miss my daughter? And I said no, because she kept cock blocking. So why the fuck would I say? No. Why would I say yeah? She was cock blocking us.
Nah, yeah, it's weird.
But I'm just being honest, right?
It's I'm saying like you know, like at the end of the day, like people want to hear what they want to hear. That's it. Like,
I think another thing too is like keeping up with your lies. How much can you do that? It's like, bro, when you're an authentic person, see me. That's why I love being who I am, because
I don't gotta fake it.
Extent, I don't have no filter. So it's like if I tell you once, I'll tell you twice, I'll tell you 3 times, and I'm not gonna go back on what I say. And that's what I love about this podcast too, is it holds me accountable for everything I say. I might say something on here, and then I have to like not change my opinion based on or change anything, but I have to stick to what I say, because like that's what I'm saying. You feel me? Like,
it's almost like being on camera. It's like, well, this is on camera. Like I said about like SoundCloud. Take a song off SoundCloud, it may not ever leave. Like, you might not have somebody download the shit, but it's like, look, whatever I say on camera go on the internet. If I lie about it and somebody decides to go down that rabbit hole and find out what the fucking truth was, I gotta I ain't no motherfucking celebrity.
Well, we're talking. We're 3 niggas talking. We're not. There's no girls to lie to.
No. I mean, no. I feel that. I feel like it's hard.
Not even on the girl.
Like, why would we lie?
It's not even about females.
Lying in any relationship.
Like, lying in a fucking job interview. You know, like, you talking about keeping up with a lie, motherfuckers. You get a job off of a lie and may tell you to go and do the shit that you said you lied about doing. And they're like, yeah, you said you know how to do that, right? And then next thing you know,
on spreadsheets, right?
Your fired ass gonna be out there on the motherfucking application side again. You feel me? Like, you gonna be fucked up because you told these niggas like, oh yeah, I can do this. I'm a general contractor. Ha. Like,
sure. And white lies are okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lie that you tell to somebody,
like, yeah, so baby, your booty look fat in them jeans.
Exactly, bro. This girl, maybe she spent $100 on a dress.
Nah, you know what's the worst? You look
nice in that dress, even though she don't.
The
look
worst
nice in that dress.
is how women kind of force you to lie, right? Like, there's like it's so easy to tell the truth throughout your entire day, but then when you're dealing with women, it's like somehow they kind of like trick you into lying.
Well,
you want to know how you beat that? You know how you beat that? You ask the bitch, do you want to know the truth? And then she'll know. She'll know that the truth ain't what she want to hear.
I'm talking about like my mom, because sometimes my mom will tell me something.
Any woman in my family, you want to know the truth?
Nah, sometimes my mom will say stuff, and it's like, damn, I gotta kind of like lie about this, right? And it's like,
I do not avoid confrontation, so no.
It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I'm not telling the truth, and it's like, oh fuck, she made me lie, and it's like, she's a woman, you know. So it's like
no,
and I noticed that sometimes when I do deal with, I don't lie about anything, right? Even I'm being truthful about this. So it's like sometimes I will be dealing with a woman, and then it's like I catch. It's like they kind of pull a lie out of me. And I'm like, fuck, because I'm so filled with integrity that it's like I won't lie throughout my entire like existence. But then it's like once I'm dealing with a woman, it's like she's like a snake, like a Medusa.
You can't, man. You can't fall for that, man.
I don't know how it happens.
It's a character. It's a character.
I noticed it after. Like,
if you have a habit of lying, eventually people are gonna catch on, no matter what. Because there's a saying like, whatever happens in the dark must come to light, and every lie is in the dark. So eventually they must come to light. No matter what you lie about, bro, you could try to hide whatever it is. That's why the people at the top, you see all these fucking what's his name?
Drake?
The dude that had the island, bro. The fucking Epstein island.
Epstein.
Island boy.
Everything comes to light, bro. You could only live a certain life for a certain amount of time until all the bullshit, all the dirt you did, everything wrong you did will catch up.
You think that's why the Illuminati is always like, oh, look at the Illuminati, because it's like they're like not lying about it because it's in the light.
Well, Illuminati is blatant, yeah, but
Illuminate.
Illuminate. Yeah, that's the root word of it. Illuminate. But that's a way deeper conversation. That goes into
because
that branches out into
it's like they're hiding in plain sight.
It's like a different dimension deep, right?
Yeah. Almost.
And that's our show, folks. It's actually like almost 3. We're at 2 minutes. What 2 minutes of dialogue do you guys want to talk about?
Not fucking porn.
Masturbation.
See?
When I leave here, I'm getting McDonald's breakfast. Is it even?
Is it time? I don't know if it's that time yet.
That sucks. McDonald's be closing now. Have you guys noticed that McDonald's
at 3 they reset their servers?
No, bro, they be closing at 12.
Honestly, I got a hot take. I think Wendy's breakfast is better than McDonald's breakfast.
Fuck Wendy's.
Thank you.
Wendy's breakfast.
Thank you. Wendy's breakfast is better than Burger King breakfast. Is better than McDonald's breakfast. Is better than Dunkin' Donuts.
I got a croissant sandwich from Burger King and it gave me the BGs. That's not a good thing.
I used to go to date every day, right? And
hey, wait.
Every day I would get those 2 croissants and I would go straight to the bathroom.
Wendy's also got potato wedges for their breakfast, and that's fire. Like, who the fuck doesn't want potato wedges?
Bro, I asked for cheese.
I got $2 on the BK
what is up with y'all niggas and cheese, man? Y'all niggas don't feel that shit. Like,
I'm lactose intolerant. I didn't mean to cut you off, Gio. But the other day I go to fucking Wendy's and then I get those potato wedges. And I'm like, oh, can I get cheese for like a side of cheese? This nigga gives me a fucking slice of cheese, bro.
That's crazy.
Yes, that nigga will still have to sleep.
Right? How the fuck? What the fuck am I gonna do with a slice of cheese, bro?
They tried you, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You guys want? Wait, you guys want to talk about
cheese dip?
I have one topic I want to talk about.
What's that?
How do you guys?
Can I tell this story about COVID?
As long as it's already 3. I'm just kidding, bro. All right. It's up to Gio though. You gotta go.
I don't know how much people will enjoy this story, but I think it was funny because there was a lot of mask hysteria. When I was like headed to like get a backwood. Yeah, it's that story. I was headed to get a backwood.
You should tell it with the shiesty on.
I will. There's props. There's props involved with this story. Like I was going, my boy told me to get some backwoods on the way to his crib, and I was like, all right, bet. You feel me? It's like the height of COVID, and I walk into this gas station like with like 5 people in line, and it was like some movie shit where like when I opened the door, everybody looked behind them and shit, and it was like. I didn't have a mask on, and like everybody's like, "Where's your mask? Where's your mask?" And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up! Like I'll stand outside." And like, no, you can't be inside here without a mask. And then the guy behind the counter is like, "You need a mask. You need a mask." And then they had masks. They had like 2 kinds of masks, right? They had like the regular blue surgical mask, and then they had a fucking poo shiesty. And so I chose the poo shiesty, right? And so I get the mask. I open the package, and I throw the bitch on. You feel me? Right? Can y'all hear me still? Let me take the headphones.
You look more like the Taliban than Bush.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
The Taliban.
Right? So
you about to go back to Chirac.
Right, for real Chicago shit. Real Chicago shit. So the motherfuckers is like, you said I needed a mask, so here's my mask, right? Looking real friendly and shit. Your friendly neighborhood robber nigga.
Nah, you look like Scorpion now.
Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? Get over here. But at the end of the day, they regretted asking me to wear that fucking mask. And Now I'm buying my backwood and everybody's fucking on edge and shit because now I'm like looking like, okay, give me your fucking money and shit, which I'm not. I'm not that guy. I'm an upstanding black man.
Hey.
There you go. And so like when I left there, like I took the fucking mask off because I don't need the fucking mask. But then I got to my boy's crib and he's got like a fucking, like got away for like the door to buzz you in and shit. And there's like a bunch of people they got their masks on, but there's a bunch of people moving in. And so I had taken the mask off. And then they decided like, oh, you can't come inside with the mask. And there's a sign that says you can't come with that mask. So I took the push icy out again. I put that bitch back on. And then we had to get on the elevator together. And they got off the elevator first. And I swear the dad of the fucking group was looking at me like, please don't follow us. And it was just like, you asked me to put a mask on. So I put a mask on. This is a mask. Like, you feel me? It's padded here in this area in the mouth. And if I blow, I can't blow a match out and shit. That's how they say the good masks don't. You can't blow a match out. Y'all seen that shit?
No.
Okay, apparently the good surgical masks are so good, the filter is so good that you can't blow through it, meaning that nothing can come through in. So that's what you told me I can't fucking walk in without a mask, and that was it. So, maybe y'all should stop asking motherfuckers to put masks on.
You know what's funny about the mask, real quick? It was like when I took acid, and then like I had seen like everything breathing, and I was like, wow, look at everything breathing. And it's like I was like realizing, oh, we can talk about this out. All right.
Yeah. No.
Look, last thing about this COVID shit. I know Nick don't want to get too deep into it, but oxygen is a key part. It is a key part of your consciousness. Focus on your breathing. Focus on the ins and the outs. And just your breathing in general is very important. Your oxygen intake has a lot to do with how your brain functions.
Smoke weed, everybody.
And smoke weed.
Smoke weed every day.